honk.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. It is Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, actually 1:35 p.m. Eastern. I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to what I think is going to be an awesome stream today. Oh, you're fine, Dragon. You're fine. And that, of course, is this game, Sorcery Part 3, The Seven Serpents, as we continue our journey through the land of Kakabad and beyond. Before we go any further, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us here on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to follow the channel. Please make sure to check out the YouTube with !arvtube, where you can see other past broadcasts of this stream and where you can see other examples of amazing music like what you just heard. That's always available to you. If you haven't done so already, please consider as well checking out the Discord, which is !arvcord, where people hang out in between streams. !arv tweets is the Twitter, where I always tweet when I'm going live or when there is a change up in the schedule, as there was today, for reasons you will see if you saw on Twitter, but I'll talk about them more in a second. And the website for all of this, of course, is arvaneleron.com. On the financial side, !Arv Shop is the merchandise area where you can get stuff for D&D with Infinity and Beyond, Adventures in Middle-earth, and soon-to-be Espergenesis stuff there as well. !Arv Treon is the Patreon you can see right below chat there. That is currently sitting at 21 patrons, $1.93 per month. Want to see that number continuing to move up, we hope, because that will that really is the financial backbone of the channel and will allow us to do other stuff in terms of channel goals and stuff like that. Plus, individually, you can get things as well, including inspirations to help our players in their various tabletop games and things like that. And, of course, we have the sub button, of course, which allows you to subscribe to the channel. You get those custom sub badges and emotes. Thank you, Mrs. Dunsel, for the resub. I appreciate it. And I noticed that it was... What do we got here? What do we got? 30 months. 30 months. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So 2 months, 2.5 years, actually, is what it comes down to. So thank you. Also, what's up, Effect Life? Longtime YouTube lurker. I like to see that. You know, I'm trying to do more and more with the YouTube channel, and I actually have gotten a couple of items as I'm moving into the new place here that I hope are going to make it possible for me, maybe even to do a couple of... gasp, YouTube video direct uploads. We'll see. But I appreciate that very much, Effect Life. Thank you. And please spread the word. Anyone who's able to check that out. It really, I really do think it makes a difference. There are people who watch just the YouTube stuff, and then some of them eventually make their way over here, which is great. So welcome, Effect Life. And thank you so much for being a YouTube viewer as well. So last but certainly not least, Icarus for details about my Icarus graphic novel. Now, I cannot talk about this. I have been sworn to secrecy, but chat, I am extremely excited about some good news which has come my way, and I can't share it yet, but soon I will be able to share it. Oh man, it's big news, and I'm very excited about it. So I will continue to be mysterious, though. You will also hear more details about Athos stuff as well. You've been watching 2.5 years. Oh man, that's awesome, Effect Life. I'm glad you made your way over. And I'm curious, which stuff drew you in first? Like, what stuff did you watch on the YouTube channel first? But anyway, yeah, so I'm very excited about stuff coming from Athos. Library is the Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, which I'm very happy about as well. The print editions of that coming out soon, and I do again want to give a shout out to the people on Kickstarter who have been so patient as we've put up with stuff. I think that Alligator Rally has handled very well, acknowledging some of the mistakes that were made and a lot of the stuff that was beyond, frankly, AAE's control. And so the overwhelming majority of our 1,002 backers have stayed with us, stayed connected, and have totally understood. And it's sitting in customs as it has been for now almost 2 months, which is really inexcusable. Like, I mean, come on. But in any case, nothing I can do about that. You can't fight City Hall, as they say. So, but it's coming soon, and hopefully that is going to dovetail nicely with the release of Candlekeep Mysteries as another library-themed type of thing, both adventure and otherwise. So you can get that right now in digital form at that link. Arvin renamed himself as Mysterio. Exactly. What's up, Aaron? You discovered Darksaber through a friend from University College and discovered you through D&D with GOG. Nice. Well, you know what, Effect Life? D&D with GOG. It's funny you mention that, as I'm going to talk about. You're going to see more of that today. So thank you. I'm glad to have you come over with us from D&D with GOG. Big fan of Darksaber. Anyway, where was I? Yes. So anyway, Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library is available in digital, and that is Library. Awesome. Well, listen, you got a lot more. As you're about to see, I'm gonna show you when I reveal my background here that I was able to find some books today, but we'll talk about that in a second. And Excavation Point Gray Shade KS, my Gray Shade Kickstarter, which is launching next month. That is a big deal for me. There's a lot riding on that Kickstarter. We have a board game, tabletop game. We've got books. We have an audiobook from Trending. We have a lot of stuff that's a part of it, and I cannot wait to get it started. And it's coming soon. The time has come almost. That is coming soon, and I'm very excited about it. So that's what's going on with that. And last but certainly not least, of course, we have got Excavation Point BLM, Black Lives Matter. Very important to continue to affirm and assert the significance and importance of protecting Black lives. There are resources and information available at that link. And Excavation Point Help Now, which is the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I know it is difficult at a lot of times, and it has been a very tough year for everyone. And even in quotes, the best of times, people still struggle. But this is the way for people to reach out to others if they need help, and also to reach out to others if you need help as well. And so that's going to be really important. Okay, with that said, quick note on schedule. So today we were supposed to have Terry Toons and myself doing our game book illustration stream, but Terry was not able to get her tablet working. And it took me about a half hour after we would have normally started anyway for me to find the game book, although I did find it. I'll tell you what, one of the many reasons I hate moving, although this move comparatively has been awfully good despite the frustrations with it, despite the frustrations with all moving. But one of the things about moving is that the thing that you need always seems to be in the last box that you open. Now, in this case, I actually got lucky there because it was in about the, I don't know, 7th box that I opened. And then I was able to find some other D&D books as well. But I was looking for my Storm King's Thunder book. I needed all the other stuff. And finally, like in the back corner here of the attic, I was able to find it. And so I've started to open. You may notice that the sound is a lot less echoey than it was. Still more work to be done there in terms of reducing the echo. But that's not our echo. We never want to reduce our echo, but reduce the echo in the room. But that is going to continue to happen as shelves get put up, as we put more books up on shelves and more games up on shelves as well. So anyway, schedule-wise, therefore, because of the issues with tech things with Terry, instead we decided to shift over to Sorcery. And the reason that I am getting started a little later than I wanted to, but I was going to be starting at least 1 o'clock anyway, because I wanted to accommodate daylight savings time, long may it be disastrous, and not have a 2-hour gap between this and my GOG stream. Because GOG for the next 2 weeks is going to be running from 5 to 8 instead of 4 to 7. That is just because right now Europe is being more sensible than we are, and it is not daylight savings time there yet. And so in 2 weeks they will catch up, and then we'll be fine. So that's going to be the key. If we want to reduce the echo's volume. Man, this mic cable thing is just driving me up a wall. I think I know which cable it is though, so I'll be able to fix it. But yeah, I know it's the mic cable. Something is going on with my mic cable, and it's frustrating me. And I will deal with it when I can. Yeah, there was like a thing, and so I have to make more adjustments to it. I think I know how. I think I know how to make some other fixes in it, but yeah, it's amazing. Even with much better cable management that I was able to do this time around, and I still have more to do, cables still sometimes get pulled and moved because it's just so many damn cables. I mean, like, I think that this is a fairly efficient setup that I have now, and yet still just so much with freaking cables that it's hard. So that's the thing. Anyway, we're getting there. So anyway, we have D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder then starting not at 4 o'clock, but at 5 o'clock today. So I will be on today until right around 4 is my plan. And then I will get off for an hour, and then I will be back on at 5 p.m. over on GOG. God damn this cable. You know what? Hang on a second. Test 2, 3. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Yeah, it's definitely the mic cable. No, no, it's not touching another cable. No, it's just a piece of shit cable. It's just a piece of crap cable that I have to fix, but like I have 6 million things to fix. Nothing gets a streamer more frustrated. Nothing gets a streamer more frustrated than tech problems. It is the bane of our existence. Like seriously. There is just nothing worse. Absolutely nothing worse. Okay, yeah, I know exactly what the cable is, and I'm going to actually put a note, order new cable. Let me see. Okay, order new cable to replace piece of crap cable. Cable to replace piece of crap. There it is again. There it is again. Yeah, I know exactly which one it is because now it's doing it in the left ear. See, what's happening is that this is, of course, working fine. Give me 1 second. Yeah, yeah. I know what cable it is. Right now, you're hearing me in mono, which is pissing me off. Um, and it's happening because one side of the one cable is clearly just broken, and is not working and is loose. And it is intensely frustrating to me. I can't even explain to you how frustrating it is. So I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I guess it's better for me to be speaking in mono than to hear like crackly, crackly. Yeah, yeah. The left cable is a piece of shit. That's what it comes down to. And the earphone, as it turns out, hi Triffid, the earphone problems. It was not a headphone problem. It's a mic cable problem. This is, and I've isolated it down to one, literally one part of this one cable, and it's a piece of garbage. And I didn't realize it was this bad when I got it, obviously, and yeah, but I mean, there's not a whole lot. In fact, I'm going to order it. I'm literally going to order this right now. I'm going to I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to reattach my thing. And I'm going to order a mic cable right now, but I'm not going to make you wait through doing that because that would be not very fun. So instead, I was all excited to show you some of the progress that has been made, but instead, of course, I have to deal with crappy audio. So give me just a second here as we transition over. Oh, well, yeah, if it's coming out in mono, you'll be able to hear me that way just fine. The issue is the other stuff. So the other mic stuff is just like piece of garbage. And so we'll see. Some books I should put in my basket. What do you mean? What kind of books, Aaron? What kind of books should I put in my basket? The light, it's bright. I know, and I had to reduce. Now, I should say, it is like overcast right now, where there's a lot of light in this place, which I love. And it is overcast right now. In fact, probably this could come down a bit. I had this down. Yeah, I've made quite a bit of progress, or at least I've tried to. All right, let's see. Let's drop the aperture down even further. That's too much. Okay, let's go with that. So, I mean, I have been able to drop this down, and there's a lot of light there, but you can see that I have indeed made some progress. You will note over there that I have all of my D&D books. I should say all my 5e D&D books, but actually it's not just D&D books. Those are Lord of the Rings, Adventures of Middle-earth, Covert Ops. I've got, what else do I have over there? I've got The Adventures of Indiana Jones. I've got Epilion. I've got Espergenesis, of course. Lone Wolf, Open Legend, Cosmic Patrol. I have The Warren over there. I've got Monstrous Compendium Volume 2 and Volume 1. So I've got all of that. So I've made some progress and stuff. A list of books I'm buying? No. I have no list of books right now that I'm putting in my queue. No. Not a chance. First of all, I buy most of my stuff digitally now anyway, Aaronth, and I typically save buying books for things like tabletop role-playing I do when the need arises, and then also friends, people like Carlos and others whose books I want to get, not just because I want to support them, because I wanted to sign them. So for things like that. But yeah, you get a lot less romantic. Okay, sounds good, Hilness. You get a lot less romantic about the notion of all these books when you have to haul them around all over the place. So I already had cut way down. But a lot of the stuff that's here now is stuff that was originally in my garage because I didn't have room. And so now that I'm in an attic where I do actually have some room, I have places to do it. But I was able to find today my printer, so rejoice, and also this setup for the camera I ordered, and this worked actually perfectly because what I have now is I have a very heavy microphone, like kind of a desk stand, and I use it for my secondary microphone for when Little Arv is here. But the thing about it is that Little Arv, when she is here, is usually holding that microphone anyway, so she doesn't use that stand. And I just, using the tripod, I had the tripod like rigged up, and then I had it like, rubber banded and all this stuff to kind of hold it, but I still didn't love the setup because I was just like, the last thing I need is to accidentally jar this. This camera goes backwards and over the railing, and suddenly I'm out $400+ for my awesome camera because it shattered on the stairs. So I was like, you know what, this can't do. So I bought a $5 thing from that was shipped that is basically a thing that fits on top of that stand and allows you to directly connect a camera, just screw in the camera like you would for a tripod. And so now that is part of this heavy base. And I would literally have to like run and like, bull shoulder the entire monitor and thing over for that to come behind and smash. So that's good. And it also means now that the camera is almost, not quite, but it's almost center of the monitor, which gives me the opportunity now to be able to move it around and shift it. Over time, that stuff that you see in the back, like you see that screen right there, which is the DM screen, more and more of that is going to happen. What I'm probably going to do, if all goes well, is I'm going to put 3 screens up there, that one and then 2 others. I might also put maps. I haven't decided how I want to handle that yet. I might do that as well. Obviously, that AC that you see, which I'm never going to use ever, that is going to eventually be removed. But yeah, I literally just about 10 minutes before I was about to go live, I finally found the motherlode of books, the D&D Storm King's Thunder books and all the stuff that I need. So that was great. It's like how you fill a new big hard drive. Yeah. Well, somewhat. I mean, I think that it's more likely, Aaron, to be honest with you, that I would probably fill maybe with tabletop stuff, I guess. But honestly, it's just like we really did not have all that much stuff when you consider we're moving five of us and all of our collective parents, except for my father-in-law's stuff, my father, my mother, and my mother-in-law, who of course lives with us, all of their stuff got moved to this house, plus me. And so that's a lot of stuff, theoretically. And yet we didn't have not had to use an external storage like thing. We are able to keep everything in the house before now and now. And now we're getting to the point where the kitchen is pretty much together. My son's room is together. My daughter's room is rapidly coming together. The living room still needs some work. I need to install the cable down there, the cable TV, and get that all running. I've got internet, the office up here, which has been my focus and is going to be my focus for the next couple of weeks. Because once I get the books up here and set, then all of a sudden we can start doing other stuff like putting on strips, light strips, and doing all this other kind of cool fancy stuff. I still want to, at some point, my daughter wants to do that over there, wants to have the Arvin Eleron logo that she can paint there, and or my logo, whatever, the Arvin Eleron and Gregory Wilson logo that she's going to paint over on that side there. So there's lots of different options, that we're looking into. And it's exciting to be able to finally have a place where I can do all of that. Yeah, so you'll have a chance to sort of see more of that happen over time. And so, yeah, I just need to figure out about how it strikes me that probably putting myself, the stuff that's right behind me probably won't show up. So I think the screen there will probably make a difference, the screens, and then the stuff that you see on the left and the right side probably. So that kind of stuff is going to happen as well. Yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Dunsel. Yeah. My D&D figurines. I don't actually have a lot of plushies and amiibos, although I do have miniatures. Especially for when I was running 4E, I used to use miniatures all the time. I don't use miniatures much now because, first of all, they take up a lot of room, and secondly, because I do so much digitally. And when I do stuff even in person, I haven't been able to obviously do any in-person D&D games in over a year. Although hopefully that will change because we certainly have a spot for it to happen. But we will see. Let's see. I'm a programmer. I heard your frustration with ARVBot polls. I've been developing a maybe possibly potentially alternative to create polls. Still uses vote and change vote. Currently, I have a zero point 0.1 alpha version ready. Want to try it out sometime, Java-based host, and get them for those interested. No worries if you don't. Yes, trust me, I know I'm not really an active member. Well, first of all, I'll say, well, I could, Aaron, because look. I mean, this also widens out a little bit. And actually, now that I think of it, I think maybe that even looks better. It's just that you can see all of this stuff over here. So that's why. The more you zoom in, the more you get that awesome bokeh effect. Look, it's all blurry. I'm super dramatic. I am a YouTuber. No. But yeah, we're going to get, and I will be able to get other lenses for this as well. And once I get that in there, you can see that I'd be able to pick up a lot more of it. In fact, if I did that and then I move this like this, say, then you'd be able to pick up a lot of that logo right there. So I think that may be what I end up doing in the end. Right. So, these are all things that I have to pick up and figure out. I have not figured out all this stuff yet. And so, yeah, but it's getting there. I mean, it's definitely getting there. And I can see where these things are going to happen over time. So, yeah, you like the wider angle? I guess this does look better, doesn't it? I was trying to do this because I had all that junk over there, but truthfully, who cares? Like, you all know I'm moving, so what's the big deal? In the end, I'll just want to make sure I move the shredder and my recycling out of the way. But if I do that, then honestly, I mean, because the recycling could go over here. Like that. And that leaves just the shredder to worry about, and I can probably move that in closer. Yeah, so you can like barely see it now. I have a one of many other things I have coming for this is I also have the let me get rid of that intro scroll thing. I also have the flat, one of those flat surfaces that like goes on top of a carpet. Gorilla makes it, and basically, or that's the brand, so that I can like ride around on top of it, because I basically need a big one so that I can slide left and right. Although I did manage to do one thing which I was very excited about. Bear with me. There we go. So I now have this close enough to when, if I need to use it, the power of reverb compels you. Look, Twitch chat, I have the might of reverb. I do not need to ride over. This will allow me to read this rather random message. It's that time of year here in Scotland where the weather is getting warm enough for the famous or infamous Scottish midge starts waking up and swarming everything, ruining everything and biting everyone. If you can't tell, I hate midges. For more info, search for Scottish midge. It's a type of insect that swarms in massive clouds and bites people relentlessly. Imagine mosquitoes, but instead of a one or two, it's thousands all at once. Death to midges. Although, if I'm going to do Scottish... For more info, search for Scottish midge. It's a type of tiny insect that swarms in massive clouds and bites people relentlessly. Imagine mosquitoes, but instead of one or two, it's thousands all at once. Death to midges! Welcome in that Aspie life. Anyway, so now I'm going to be able to get to my nanoverb. But beyond that, like if I wanted to make other adjustments to like the microphone and the mixer and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to have to be like, huh, huh, huh. So I'm going to get one of those things. I got one of those things that allows me to slide left and right. Other than that, though, I mean, the setup is now pretty much together. I have one thing I'm going to do. The microphone, as Rock God noted, is now on the right, the actual right side where it should be. So I feel better about it having it here. But the little thing that holds it, the clamp, is the thing that really causes issues with this. So I have a new clamp on the way, which will replace this one that I'm using, because the boom mic is fine. It's just the clamp that's the issue. So I've got that. But in general, I'm going to address the not really an active member point. Oh, yes. No, I have not forgotten. Thank you, Triffid. So I feel like the only way I know about any of the Scottish accent in all Aspie life is because I debated internationally quite a bit. And I used to debate the Scottish, and man, the Scottish were easily the most entertaining. Put the Scottish and Australian teams against each other, and it was like, I've told this story before. If you've got a group of teams, right, and you have one who gets up, "Nonsense, Mr. Speaker," right? And then you've got "Nonsense, Mr. Spiker," right? And then you've got nonsense. Mr. Speaker, I thought I had a good voice, and after them I sound very boring. Like, so you find yourself accidentally imitating British accents. Like, you're just kind of like, "Mr. Speaker, when we consider the options available to us," like, I'm American, for the love of God. I'm not. Anyway, but yes, but I'm glad that I didn't utterly embarrass myself. Okay, now, getting back to what you said, Affect Life. First of all, I really appreciate that. So the deal with the bot situation right now, there's actually two bot things that I want to address. And in case people are curious, yes, we do play games on this channel. Hang in there, we'll get there. Two things that I want to address. The first is about bots that are sitting in the channel, not channel bots that do things for us, but bots that are not real people that are as viewers. Echo Alpha X5 actually posted a really useful link that allowed me to go through, and I banned about 5 of those from our channel. And the reason is that's dead air. That's dead air. It's dead weight. There's a difference between lurkers like Affect Life, who are part of the community and are sort of part of the zeitgeist of what we do, even if they are not directly chatting and commenting about things all the time. There's a difference between that and between the bot that is literally just there to sit and like collect viewers in the odd hope that someone will follow them. So I banned like 5 of those from our channel. We didn't have a ton. There were a lot more that were listed. There's like 75 of them listed, and we only had like 5 of them, but I got rid of them because I'm like, whatever. So there's that. The other kind of bot, which is the more useful bot, is the ARV bot, right? And so we have a couple of bots in this channel. We have, of course, ARVBot and Arcanus bot. Now, Arcanus bot is amazing. That is Shadowed Mage's thing. And Arcanus bot does a lot of what a traditional channel bot does. It, auto bans when necessary, or auto mutes when necessary. It allows you to do things like, you can do sort of alternate polls. You can do things like that. Obviously, it also keeps track of inspirations in certain cases. All of those things are what Arcanus bot does. And Arcanus bot is amazing for that. There is also Galadriel bot, which is not at all run by a certain other prominent mod of ours. No, in all seriousness, Galadriel bot is another one of those that is useful as an alternate. In fact, I was talking with Dragonspear about the possibilities for that. So Arcanus bot and Galadriel bot, those are their own thing, right? Then you have ARVBot, which was specifically designed for fighting fantasy game books and things like what we're doing today. The Inkle Sorcery series by another one of my regulars and mods, Nedwin. Nedwin got in contact with me about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago to say that Twitch had apparently banned ARVBot. Who knows why? And so he is working on not just appealing, but on sort of reconfiguring it in such a way that it's not going to trigger this. There was some kind of API issue that popped up with ARVBot. So all of that is to say that all of that is to say that, to go back to what you said, Effect Life, I would love to have an alternative. But one of the things that was really nice about ARVBot was that it had a graphical component to it that I could show on stream, so that people could literally see the votes moving up and down. Do you know what I mean? And they could see who voted for what. If I want to put that screen up there, they could see that too. So that was something that was really helpful. Now, I will say that Nedwin's ARVBot has been great, and I want to stick with that if I can. But because of what happened, I would love to have an alternative that does that. Arcanus bot is good for doing things like polls and stuff. In fact, we're going to use it today, but it is kind of only an alternative it's a temporary fix. It's not the main reason that it was constructed. So if your bot is something that might be able to have a graphical component, I'm not talking big flashy bells and whistles. I mean, it literally just looks like, here, let me actually fire it up. It literally just looks like ARVBot. Okay. It literally just looks like this, right? This poll that we see on screen. The problem is that it doesn't work. At least I don't think it does. Let me actually check and see. But I don't think it's working yet, or he would have told me. Oh, you've tried to make it a plug and play thing also with a good GUI? Well, yeah, see, so this is not connecting. Yeah, so it's still got the same problem. But I am definitely not opposed at all to the possibility of connecting it. I'll come back to that in a second, Burner. I'm not opposed to connecting it. I do have to be careful because ARVBot, the way that it works is that it's a program that is memory resident on my computer, so I got to be careful because I don't want to allow... It could create security issues in certain cases. So you're uploading an imager now? I mean, listen, Effect Life, I am always looking for cool new stuff that can be added. That's really cool. You just decided to do this? I feel like this happens with programmers all the time. Like, people are just kind of like, yeah, I was just, fiddling around and I, whoops, created a program. I'm like, what? How does this... Let me see this thing. Oh, wow. Is that... Let me ask you. You just decided to do this. Does this how much, how do I put this? How much access to the channel stuff does this require? Because I don't actually mind trying this out today. I don't mind demoing it today, depending on what's involved. Which is, again, please don't take this the wrong way. In no way am I distrusting you. It's just I have to be, generally careful. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. Accidentally created Ultron. Oh, unlimited answers. Oh. It's good as sort of a general polling thing. Username and OAuth token for the user. Oh, Okay. Well, are the only requirements. Then yes, I would love to try that. Is there a place I can find this from you? I am most appreciative. Um, in case anyone, by the way, just came on and wondered why they're only hearing me out of the right side of their headphones, it's because my left monitor cable is messed up and I need to fix that. So I'm going to order something new about that actually very shortly. And in case other people are curious, we're going till 4 o'clock today, so I promise we will play the game. But this is how Skynet started. I know, right? Failed reroll. So I'm sorry, but I'm so excited about this new space. I love this light. So to go back to what Burner said very quickly before I order the cable and then before I talk to Effect Life about this thing, Burner, I agree with you that normally I also like colors that vary things, but there's two reasons for these. First of all, we already have these. Secondly, and they're modular so that they can actually, normally those go another shelf high, but that wouldn't fit. So these fit literally perfectly in that space. They're fairly strong. They're lightweight. And the other reason that I like them in this case, because of what Triffett said, is by the time those are all said and done, there's going to be lots of dark colors. Look at just the books for a change. For example, the D&D books, right? Those D&D books right there. Let me move the mic for a second. Those D&D books right there are mostly dark, and all of the stuff, a lot of the games that I have are multiple colors. So one of the nice things here is that it will make the games literally pop out from the background as I am popping out from the background because of the bokeh effect a little bit and because my camera is cool, but because I'm so excited about it because I finally got a good camera, but also because my color is different from what's back there. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But you're not wrong, Burner, but I think you need to wait and see because as more games come up, you will see more colors. Because I'm here to tell you, folks, there are I have so many freaking games. And all of those games are ones that have multiple different colors on the boxes and things like that. So there's going to be that too. Oh, your bot can also do that? Oh my God, it's a battle. What's up, Live Suing? It's a battle between bot and bot. One bot calls them all. But anyway, so first of all, doesn't this look great though? I mean, like, okay, it's messy. I need to clean up. I'm still working on, I've got a lot more moving to do. But just in terms of doesn't this look cool? Like maybe it's just me, but I'm just like so excited that I have a functional, like everything is laid out in front of me. Once I get that little slide thing, I've got tons of room. I can slide back and around. I can speak, loudly if a moment comes where I need to project. I can do that without being afraid I'm going to wake up half the house. Like oh man, I am so excited. We're going to see Atari boxes. No, I'm going to go through. Trust me, I should totally do a game shelving stream to like go over these games because I have a ton. Like right there now. Can anyone guess? And I am going to order this cable. I'm saying to myself so I don't forget, I have to order this cable right after this and then talk to Effect Live again. Anyone guess what that red box is that I'm pointing at right there? Anyone guess what that is? A prominent game. It was a prominent game. Still around. No, but that's a good guess. It's not Talisman. Good guess, though. Yeah, thanks, Burner. Thank you, Mrs. Dunsel. Yeah, I do too. I'm so excited about it. We're going to get a ductless system up here. It's chilly. It's a little chilly up here in the evenings because it's dropped to like 23, 24 degrees Fahrenheit here. But my mother-in-law had something she no longer needs, which is a little space heater. So actually with the little space heater up here, it ends up being reasonably comfortable. Again, and when they put the ductless thing in, it will be better. The only problem with the inside of this house, air is way too dry because it's forced air. So we're going to have to get a humidifier. But other than that. Not the red box. Nope. Red box is brighter red. Not unlimited power. I will show you what it is. All right, ready? It's Blood Bowl. But it's not just any Blood Bowl. It is two specific groups. Oh, I'll add you as a friend. Give me 1 sec, Effect Life. Elves and dwarves. In the days before Games Workshop became all Warhammer all the time. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm also going to have posters up there too, though. The styrofoam field. I think so, probably. Yeah. I never really got into Blood Bowl, but I got these for some reason. I have no idea why, and that sort of made a big difference. All right, I'm going to try plugging in one more thing. I've got to order that cable, and I'm going to take the friend request from Aaron. Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let me find you in, there you are. Okay, I just added you as a friend, Effect Life, so if you can add that. And yeah, Dragon, just one quick last note here, which is about your bot. Yeah, what I don't see, here's the thing. I don't want to have, I like the idea of redundancy. I do like the idea of having a backup. That's actually really useful. So I'm glad about that. What I'm worried about is I don't want overlaps. I don't want bots interfering with each other. And I also worry about confusing people with too many bots, and confusing myself, frankly, with too many bots. But having that thing, like having Galadriel bot, having these other bots as options are possible to me. So maybe if you're able to see me, like show me the visual of Galadriel bot, Dragon, when you get a chance, I'm going to let everybody know I am so busy and overwhelmed trying to do stuff right now that I'm not going to get to everything immediately. But if you give me like a week and you send it to me, I'd love to be able to see what we have as options, and then I'll pick something which is good for the channel. Okay. One sitting in the back room of the Dragon's Den in Poughkeepsie. No kidding. Nice find, never played. I've never been to the Dragon's Den, actually. We go to Poughkeepsie decently often because of Splashdown Beach, which is the water park right near there, or we used to. We might be... It's still within range of where we are, but I don't know if we're still going to go there a lot. But anyway. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, I am going to transfer. Just double check on the cable here. Yeah, see? It's still, that cable is still off, that left cable. That left cable is just borked, so I'm going to have to get a new one. Bugs can be present. Okay, well, we're going to get a chance to test it right now. I'm going to download this, and then we're going to test it, and I'm also going to order the cable, and we will play more of Sorcery. But long term, I am so excited for the future of this channel and the future of what we're going forward. Lots of things. I'm going to be more consistent about start times. One of the reasons I wasn't able to do that is because everything was kind of up in the air in terms of where everything was set up and all that stuff. That's not going to be the case anymore. We have much more clearly defined where everything is. That's going to be super helpful. So I'm very, very excited for this. That's pretty much exactly right, live sewing. Okay, let me save that. All right. Wow, calling it Effect Life calls this Arvbot Plus. I love the confidence. I love the confidence. Like, you've heard of Arvbot, but what about Arvbot Plus? You realize also that I now have 3 tech guys, right? I shouldn't say guys. I don't know that's true. Tech people. I have 3 tech people that are basically currently like battling each other, right? I mean, not really, but like, you know, like with Dragon Sphere, with Netowin, and just like, who will win this titanic struggle? Maybe all the bots should get into a room, and then there is the one true bot. Maybe that's how this works. Oh man. Okay. Good, lovely. Thank you, Malwarebytes. All right. The inventory and stat system to the bot. Man, all right. Well, I am excited. All right. It looks like it's starting. Maybe. Possibly. I think. It just seems to be cycling. Arvbot 10.0. So it just says Arvbot Plus on it, Effect Life. Like I double clicked on it after I checked it. I double clicked on it, and now it's saying Arvbot Plus, and it's just doing little dots that are running left and right. I shall show you. It looks like not that. That's chat. Hold on. Why am I not able to show that? No, not that one. All right, let me do. Yeah, thank you, Burner. I appreciate the reminder because I do need to remember to do that. Oh shoot! You know what? I bet I didn't. You gave me very clear directions, and I was just like, herp, herp, herp. Okay. Oh no, I know what I was doing. I know what I did wrong. Ignore me. I did something really dumb. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Let me fix that. That's completely my bad. I realize what I did. I made a foolish mistake. Okay. All right. Let me address this problem here. I was ordering a cable. Okay. No, what I was doing was I was not extracting the RAR file, which was dumb. I is dumb sometimes. All right. Okay. Now we can address this. Let's see. Open it in Notepad. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So we've got that. And then I have to fix one more thing, which is the authorization token, which I need to remember how to find that, because the one that's in Arvbot is not it doesn't show it. Shoot. Shoot. I don't remember. Do I just find the authorization thing in the channel? I think I do, right? It's been so long since I've had to do that I don't even remember. I think I can find it in my dashboard if I'm not mistaken. And then I shall order my cable, fear not, chat, and then we shall play. But you'll have to bear with me because this is all going to make things better. Is it Dragon? Yeah. Monoprice finally shipped your cable. Nice, Burner. Okay. I need to find where the heck I put it, though. Let's see. Maybe under that. Stream. Is it just the stream key? Oh, it's the requested. It's a requested oath cable, huh? All right. Okay. Um, okay. All right, that's done. And let's see how this works. Okay. No, it says login authentication failed. Connection to Twitch failed permanently, it said. Yeah, I used yours, Effect Life, that you gave me. I'll retry. Started using Java. Blah, blah, blah. Login authentication failed. Read timeout. Press any key to continue. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be... Does not seem to be doing... Yeah, it's not the login authentication failed. I don't think it's picking up on my stuff. Oh, there we go. Something just popped up. Connection to Twitch failed. Yeah, it popped up for a second, but then it failed. So, yeah, well, I think it may need my authentication, I think is the problem. I just need to figure out how to get an OAuth token for my channel. Oh, wait a minute. Although I may also be doing this wrong. Oh, I think I see what I did wrong. I think I may have seen what I did wrong. Hold on a second. Let me try this now. Let me try this again. Aha! Success! Okay, it works, I think. So far it works. Let me pop up and show you what we have. Okay. Okay, that is what it looks like, chat. Hey, does this work at all? Question mark. Sure. Whoops. Not at all. GTFO. Pi. All right, let's see. Yeah, my microphone cable is on the Fritz build. I have to order a new one. So, okay, so now you do the same thing as normal. $ vote. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. F for the cable. This is what it sounds like, build. This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. So I got to get a new one. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty relieved that it's just that. Test 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I wonder. I'm beginning to wonder. Hey, what's up, Dunsel? Dunsel, welcome. How are you doing, man? I've been following your the saga. I hope you're doing okay, man. Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot two things. I actually now, chat, I'm beginning to wonder. It may not be the cable. It may actually be my mixer because when I changed, I mean, I was using the same cable, but when I changed around the right and the left, and I switched them and just put them in there, um, now I'm coming out of the left, but not the right, and so that's odd. Check 2, 3, yeah. Test 2. Test 2, 3, 4, 5. Can people hear me in stereo now? How about that? Can people hear me in stereo or are you still hearing me only through the left? Can you hear me in both? Yeah? Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Test 1, 2, 2, 2. Is that again coming through both? Is that stereo for everybody or just left? Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is stereo? It sounds good? Yeah, you know what then? It's not the cable. It's my mixer. The control room out left side jack is borked. It's stereo. Okay. So it's borked. That's interesting. I mean, the thing is, like, obviously I'd rather not replace the mixer, but if it's just the one thing, then it doesn't really make a difference to me because this is how I use this mixer. And I've had this mixer for like 12 years, 13 years. Like I've had it for a long time. Yeah, well, I have never really soldered anything, Dunsel, though. I wouldn't even know how to troubleshoot it, and it may not even be necessary. If this sound is okay for people, because what it feels like to me is that it's too far on one side. Okay, that's almost sounding better, maybe. But not quite. How about test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You know what, though? I don't... Okay, this is all the way to the right side. I can't tell if that's crackling, though. Is that crackling for people? No, I know. I did that on purpose. It's too far to the right. Yeah. Okay. How about this? Check 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, burner. All right. Test 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that what? Still a bit to the right? Buh, buh. G-g-g-g-g. Buh. Bow. How you like me now? Public enemy number. Test 1, 2, 2, 2. Pow, 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 pow. Trying to break out my pop filter. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. So is it a bit to the right or is it not? Because that's important for me to know. Is that pretty solid? Because I'm relying on you folks because I only have my own system that can test myself. So while we're doing this, we're also testing a voting system. It's the test stream here on the channel. Yeah, exactly. I have that sometimes where I have wax buildup, burner, and getting that removed is such a relief when you can hear normally. It sounds good to you. Does it sound pretty good to everybody for the most part? Yeah, see, I don't like a little imbalance though. I want it to be more than very listenable. I want it to be perfect as I can get it. Test 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now it seems to be working again. Test 1, 2, 2, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Is that better? How's that sounding? Nope. See, they're cut out again. Yeah, I think it's the mixer. It's that thing. It's like occasionally shorting out. That's not the cable. It's better and then it gets worse again. Yeah, so what it definitely is it's definitely that one jack on the mixer is what is the problem. That's unfortunate. So right now it's better again, right? Did I try the tried and true kicking it? No. I mean, at least I know that it's not the cable. So I guess I'm glad I didn't order the cable. It's not that. It's got to be the mixer. Is the mixer grounded line isolated? No, I mean, it's in a surge protector, which is in a line isolated. But no, it's not grounded. But the thing is, Dunsel, I never had this problem. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's that. Because I have not had this problem with this thing for many, many years on the old electrical. And I noticed that I was starting to have this problem at the house, the old house, about 3 weeks ago, where every so often it would cut out like it's been doing today. And so that was about 3 weeks ago or so, which indicates to me that something is gradually degrading, not that there was an issue with the electricity in this particular place. I did try that actually live suing. Yes, I did. I did try that. Yes. Yeah, the new house power is fine. Like they had an independent electrician that came out and checked it. No, that part's fine. In fact, it's, if anything, rather modern, relatively speaking, compared to what someone might expect. So this is not about the new house, because as I say, it was starting to cause this problem. So could be. I mean, we never, we have our house reasonably well humidified right in the middle zone where you want it to be. Right now it's dry, but anyway, I'm going to keep it this way for now. If I have to, I'll take it out. It's good to know that at least that I know what the problem basically is. I don't want to have to spend money on a new mixer, but frankly, after how much good use I've gotten out of this thing for how many years, and maybe I can even get it repaired. I'm going to have to look and see. I don't know, because I'm not solder capable myself. But I ought to be able to have someone be able to take a look at it. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. It's true. You make a good point. So I'm going to make a little note. I'm not going to order a new cable. Instead, I'm going to look into I mean, I guess that's possible, but it really never got slightly moist inside my office that I know of. Okay, look into repairing mixer. I'm trying to think of whether there's you know what? I need a drink, chat. I was saving this. I'm going to save it still for this, but what? Focus, damn you. There we go. The greatest of all root beers. So I'm going to need to look into it and see what kind of audio equipment repair. I wonder if Guitar Center does stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, Virgil's is good. I literally have one of these once every 3 months. I'm going to have 2 of them this month to celebrate, but I normally have once every 3 months. I have a ginger ale once a month, and everything else is water. Yeah, they do have great sarsaparilla. It's true. Oh, man, so good. It's so good. It is basically, yeah. Yeah, the sugars amounts are 42 grams. Yeah, it's a lot of sugar. That's why I don't do it much. Okay. Alrighty, so Okay. Good. So the good news is now I'm gonna last call here. Let's see how this works. Last call. All right. Effect Life calls out last call. So is there a way to change it, Effect Life, where it becomes where it doesn't use your name? Like, is there a way to set it up where there's two things actually that I'd love to see here, which is I love the options. So we can change the number of options, I guess is what this means. But I'd love to see two things, which is one, can it be so that it doesn't have your name? And then secondly, can it be set up such that you can, what was the thing that I wanted to, oh, so that you can see a list of who voted for what. Oh, it does? Okay, so I just need to find, I have to find my, oh, well, but see, I don't want it to be, yeah, but the thing is though, I don't want it to say me. I don't also want it to be like, do you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like, I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be saying like me saying that in chat. I want it to be Arvbot saying it in chat, if that makes sense. Can that be done? And I really appreciate this, Effect Life. And I want to say to Dragon Spear that I really appreciate, because Dragons also, we're going to talk beforehand about getting this set up for next session. So we're going to have multiple redundancies, basically. And I really appreciate this. These are things that you don't know that you need at first, and then you begin to finally find out that you do. And so, yeah, so that's great. So, okay, cool. In the meantime, though, this is a good backup. So we're going to actually get a chance to test this out, chat. And then when Netawin gets Arvbot working again, then we're going to have basically multiple options available to us in case this happens. And that's great. So thank you. So very much thank you, Effect Life. I appreciate it. What's up, Craigery? Speaking of tech people, another tech person who helps out. Yes, bookshelves. We are actually testing a new Arvbot thing while the old one is down for the count. All right, and we're going to close it. Poll closed. A draw with 3 votes between the following options, Shore and Pi. The top 2 bars. What do you mean the top 2 bars? You mean these two things? No. Something that's going to provide me something which is modular, which I was talking about before, is a big part of this. Okay, so how do I... All right, clear all. You know what else would be useful? I've been meaning to talk to Netawin about this. Would be something that just clears the vote without clearing... sometimes I do want to clear everything, but there are other times when just clearing the answers, like just clearing the vote, but not the questions, helps, because then I don't have to type in everything again. Like, it would be helpful to have something where I could just have it just clear the answers and the votes, basically, and then I could just remove one of the options and rerun the poll. So, but anyway, tell me more about this thing. So how do I do this quick poll thing? I am super appreciative of the help from all the tech folks. Makes such a huge difference. It really does. Really, really does. Like, I am, this is the way, all right? Okay. This is clearly the way. Clear vote with 1 button. You can also right click to clear an option. So I'm going to have to, yeah. So I definitely am going to want to try, before next session, Dragon, we're going to get yours running. And what we'll probably do is we're going to probably try both yours and Effect Life. And we're going to see which one works better. And then the other one is going to be kept as a backup. Because until Netawin gets Arvbot back and functional, I want to make sure that I have redundancy. Worst case scenario, I have 3 awesome functional bots. And all of those are ones that can be useful because we do a lot of this stuff on the channel. I mean, even when we're done with Inkle Sorcery, we got those game books. I don't know if you can see them, but there's game books back there. A lot of them. Also, I've only found the first 2 Sorcery books, and I have 2 others that I'm sure are there, which they've added someplace, no doubt, and I have to find those still. Right? Failed reroll. Okay, Click on open top left. Okay. Poll with two options, A and B. Open button changes to close. Okay, hold on. Okay, so if I open it, then where do I enter the two options though? Like where do I type in the two options? Yeah, and the last two are the best ones also. I'm sure I will find it. Again, some of the way that the movers did an excellent job, but some of the way the movers managed some stuff was interesting where they're like books and then there's like a table. Like even knowing where the hell the printer was, I was so relieved that I finally found the printer, which is right there along with my what's left of my lunch. So I needed that printer functional. Hold on. That's the thing I want moving. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, that's why the debug stuff is helpful. Anyway, so we're going to use this temporarily for today to give this a shot. And again, Effect Life chat, can we get some love for Effect Life? Thank you, Effect Life, for doing this. Seriously, just watching it and being like, I'm going to help Arv out. I appreciate that. Dragon Spear, I mean, Dragon Spear has been so incredibly generous that I don't even need to say, actually, wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to give Dragon Spear, I'm going to give something that's going to make him feel good. And then we're going to play chat and we're going to play for a little over an hour. I'm sorry this took longer than I thought, but again, this long term, this is all going to be really helpful for this. But here, I'm going to do this. Send you a copy of the console window. Sure. But what do you, what do you mean though? A copy of the console window. Sorry if I'm being dumb. What's up, Echo? What do you mean the console window? You mean you want me to just take a screenshot of this? Is that what you mean? Oh, sure. I can do that. Although there's a lot to it. Like how do you want me to do that? Like just a window capture of that? I mean, rather a screenshot of that part? Because it's showing all the chat entries. So it's like way too long to send it to you. If you understand what I'm saying. Troubleshooting, Echo. We've had some troubleshooting going on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get this for Dragon, then we're going to play. Okay. Alrighty. Send me the last 2 or 3 screens. Because it keeps scrolling is the thing. So I don't... Like, I can't... It keeps scrolling, so I can't really do that effect. I can show you because even like every time I try to, like, it pops down as somebody else comments. I think I did, Triffid. This is natural light. All natural light. No electric light at all. Once you select something, the scrolling stops. Oh, I see. Okay. So you want the first 2 or 3 screens? Is what you want, effect? No, I don't think maybe I said that and then I already addressed it. The active member thing, I think I was just talking about the idea of lurking versus non-lurking and how I really appreciate lurkers too. And obviously active chat is good for everybody and that's cool. But so thanks for the host. Okay, so all right, let me do that quickly. Okay. Okay. And then one more. Okay. And last thing. What's up, T-Bank? Yes, everything should be okay for today with the possible exception of my microphone. But again, if it starts crackling again, then I know how to disconnect it, and I gotta get someone to fix the mixer. Okay. All right. I'm going to send those to you right now, Effect Life, and then we're going to get into... Okay. Okay. All sent. Okay, Dragon, this is for you. This is for you to thank you for awesomeness. So thank you again, Effect Life. I'm going to get to playing now, but I'm going to show this is for Dragonspear. As a thanks for all the incredible work he does. It's our boy. And of course, that is Metacelt. That is Edoras and Metacelt. Very cool. All right. With that said, let's finally get to the game. Thanks for everyone's patience, but again, we're turning this into, something pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited. So I don't have a second printer in the house. Well, actually, I take that back. My mother-in-law actually does have a second printer, which she decided was important to get for some reason. So I guess there's that case. But because it's a wireless printer, we're able to do a lot of stuff, which frankly, I could just print stuff out here and then literally just drop them down the stairs. So, yeah. John Howe. Well, the name of the book? Name of the book is Tolkien's World, Paintings of Middle-earth. That's the name of the book. And it's HarperCollins. This one is older. This one came out, can you guess, 80s? No, not quite. 92. 1992. And has text quotations. Yeah. Has text quotations. Like there's this one, right? And so the reading for that is, "My dear people," began Bilbo, rising in his place. "Hear, hear, hear," they shouted, and kept on repeating it in chorus, seeming reluctant to follow their own advice. Bilbo left his place and went and stood on a chair under the illuminated tree. The light of the lanterns fell on his beaming face. The golden buttons shone on his embroidered silk waistcoat. They could all see him standing, waving one hand in the air. The other was in his trouser pocket. "My dear Baggins and Boffins," he began again, "and my dear Tooks and Brandybooks and Grubbs and Chubbs and Burrows and Hornblowers and Bolgers, Bracegirdles, Goodbodies, Brockhouses and Proudfoots. Also my good Sackville Bagginses, that I welcome back at last to Bag End. Today is my 111th birthday. I am 11-1 today." From the Fellowship of the Ring. Oh, and of course, the Master. I love this picture. The Master himself. Thank you so much for the sub, Effect Life. I appreciate that. Oh, I see it was Commander Dunsel. Thank you for gifting a sub to Effect Life. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Dunsel. And welcome to the channel, Effect Life. Thank you, Dunsel. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. And I really am glad to know you're doing okay. I saw there was more stuff still with insurance and stuff you're dealing with, Dunsel, which is like, what a nightmare that you've had to deal with that crap. But I'm glad that, you're feeling somewhat better regardless. So thank you. And Echo Alpha gifted a tier 1 sub to Craigery. Thank you, Echo. Be careful with all... Geez, folks. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gift subs, and welcome, everybody. Yeah. So the thing I want to note about this is that Tolkien was died the year after I was born. And I've always been glad, although I'm sad I could only occupy the planet with him for a year. But I've always kind of felt a connection there, beyond the obvious. As far as Galadriel, there is one of Galadriel somewhere. Let's see. And I don't want to show more because I don't want to break, copyright laws and all that kind of stuff. Although I think just showing a book, I think this pretty clearly falls into fair use. But there's so many beautiful paintings here. Ugh. Just. There we go. Alan Lee. So, anyway. That's what I think, Dragon. Yeah, exactly. Really, really cool book. Really cool book. Okay, let's get to some playing, shall we? I know you're like, what? Who plays games these days? Who does that? You're more careful with the furniture shopping for the new flat. Good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, there we go. Haven't aged a day in 1,000. Okay, let us get to some playing. And we're going to put up here. I'm going to use existing ArvBot Plus. There's ArvBot Plus. Okay, let's do it. Sorcery 3. Okay. There we are. Okay. Yes, we are in the midst of swimming. Hey, that looks great, Echo. That looks great, though. Like, functional, and that looks great. Okay. Here we are. Let's make sure that we got our bot up and running. Okay, good. Lovely. We're in my backyard. Yeah, I know, right? It feels like that. Oh, man. I'm so happy with how this looks. I can't even tell you. So happy because I can see the potential. I see where it's going. And that's, like, pretty awesome. I just opened a window. I'll tell you what. It feels like that sometimes around here. I mean, it's not like I'm on some estate. But it does, just being able to look out at the ocean. Oh. Not that I'm right next to the ocean, but I can see it. It's a block down there. It is great. Man, so is this root beer. Also great. Okay, here we go, chat. In our last game, we were making our way downtown, so to speak. We were making our way... Yeah, I know, right, Craigery? That's all right. That's all right. We'll just have to walk down ourselves at that point. But we were making our way to the bottom of this map. Now, the deal that we're facing right here is... We've got basically 3 serpents left to deal with. We have got the Fire Serpent, who we still haven't found. I think is somewhere here, but I don't know where. But we've got the Fire Serpent that we still have to find. We've got the Water Serpent that is still around here someplace that we're going to have to deal with. And then we've got the Serpent of Time. And the Time Serpent is right here. And the Water Serpent... Oh, wait, did we defeat... Wait a minute. Did we defeat the Water Serpent? Maybe we defeated the Water Serpent and I forgot. Let me take a look. No, we haven't defeated the Water Serpent. Okay, so we still need to find the Water Serpent. But the Water Serpent was supposedly here someplace. So we've got to find the Water Serpent, who's supposedly somewhere around here. So there's that. And then we've got, as I said, the Time Serpent here. Now, the thing about the Time Serpent is, the clue that was given to us was that we have to find a way to catch it in a cage of time. And I'm convinced that that has something to do with these beacons. Right now, we have got 1, 2, 3... And when we activate this, 4 beacons on the Time Serpent, which I think is going to make it possible for us to beat him. So what we're doing, chat, what we agreed to do was to head south. We went on this island last time to head south here, activate this beacon, and then deal with the Serpent of Time. Then we have to worry about water and fire. And last, we go down here and head east, and that is going to bring us to Book 4. So that's the plan. But we have to get there first. So let us head downwards. You swim onwards across the surface of the lake. It is hard going. Darkness closes in. You need to rest. You rest. Okay. Lifting your face from the water. You need to rest. Everything around you is wonderfully calm and still. For a moment you can believe you're the only living thing in the world. The only living boy in New York. Okay. So we're going to keep going that way because, again, that was chat's. You keep a steady pace as you make your way through the water. The moon sets. More stars appear. Looking up, you sense a suitable formation of stars above you. All right, we can cast a spell. Here's what we've got, chat. So, let's pull that over there. All right, so what should we do? Oh, you know the other thing, Effect Life, that would be helpful is to have tab switch through options instead of just tabbing on the same text line. So having tab be able to jump down through options would help, if that makes sense. So we could cast... Can't do that because we don't have yellow powder, so we can't cast speed. Okay. Big. That would allow us to grow big in size. Cast big. I'm so used to that from our bot. Yeah, that would be super helpful. Okay. Big. We've got that. We've got... Zen lets us hover in air. Which is that could be very useful. So we've got Zen. Okay. And that may be all that we have. Cast Big, cast Zen, or swim on. Okay. So we have been losing some stamina. So the question is, do we cast Big, which turns us into a big giant-sized creature, which presumably would make it easier for us to swim. Zen would let us float over the surface, and that doesn't cost any stamina. Or do we swim on? And I'm going to... Oh, God. Okay. Open. Uh-oh. It didn't do the thing. Poles is not responding. Poles has failed. All right, hang on. Hold, please. All right. Hold, please. Okay, let's try that again. All right, let's try that again. Oops. Okay, it runs again. Yeah, exactly. It's it's alpha testing. Cast Big, 1, and then or cast Zen or swim on. All right, let's try now. Open. I opened it, but it doesn't seem to be... Does not seem to be fired up and running. Effect life, I think. I don't think it's doing what we wanted it to do. Oh, it's still... It looks like it's still doing that quick pull thing. It looks like it's still doing that quick pull thing. It is. That's what I was doing. I hit the wrong one. I see what I was doing. Okay, here we go. Now we can do it, chat. I was hitting the wrong button. I'm totally misunderstood. Now I see what's going on. The one on the top is literally completely different from the section in the bottom. That's my fault. I get it now what I was doing. So there we go. ArvBot is currently under maintenance. For some reason, Twitch banned ArvBot, I think because there must have been some API problem. So Netawin's working on it. In the meantime, I have not one but two alternatives. One of them is from Dragonspear, who is working on stuff with GladrillBot, and one of them is from Effect Life here, who is doing these votes as well. And so, yeah, that was my fault. Now I get what I was doing. My bad. So do we cast Big, do we cast Zen, or do we swim on? Now, Zen would allow us to float above the water, and it doesn't cost anything. So that might allow us to at least rest instead of just, you know, getting more and more exhausted. So that's possible. So just keep that in mind, chat. Big does cost us stamina. Zen doesn't cost anything. It also may just be that we just float above the water, but then no harm, no foul, right? So keep that in mind. So yeah, same way as always, chat. $ vote space and then the number you want. 1 is Big, 2 is Zen, 3 is swim on. Yeah, I think that's probably what I did, is I accidentally opened a poll without realizing that's what it was doing. Yeah, but that's helpful. You have music. Right now, there's no music. Right now, it's just the sound of crickets. And the sound of lovely water. Right now, I'm just treading water, you know. The classic. Arms this way. Okay. Ooh, and it says that my the floor, the little thing for the bottom, the carpet has been delivered. So I'll be able to do that as well. The crickets are swimming too, yes. Okay, the ocean below my room, yes. I'm actually living in a houseboat. A conversion bot? What do you mean? So what is a conversion bot? What does that mean? Also, we have a tie, chat, so we need to break this tie. I'm going to last call it. Oh, that's okay. So you can convert it. I see what you mean. I see. Gotcha. All right, last call, chat. Last call. We need a vote. Cast big, cast Zen, or swim on. Yeah, I'm excited, and it's actually made of polycarbonate carbonate. So there's a PCR, then there's polycarbonate and vinyl. The thing about polycarbonate is it's the strongest and least likely to crack for a long period of time, and leaves very few impressions in the floor. Because my carpet up here is extremely low pile, like. So you've got shag carpet, right? You got medium. This is very low. It is carpet, but it's like very thick, like not thick, very tightly woven carpet, basically. So yeah. All right. So the chat has decided to swim on. All right. Outstanding. We will swim on. No amount of magic will shrink the size of the lake. You move onwards, resolute. Oh, actually, now we do have a choice. Oh, and we can see there's a hut there or something, too. All right, chat. We have two choices then. Eventually, we're getting here, but we are getting tired. We don't want to go back this way because we've already done that. So, now we're going to get a chance to actually test this, this new system here. So, where should we go? Do we go to near the island? And near the island is this island right over here. Oops, hold on. Near the island is here, chat. This island, because we've already been to this island. So this island, and the theory is we go here and then go down here. So we go near that island, or do we go to the middle of the lake? All right, chat, get these votes. I'm so excited we have a backup for this and with Dragon Spears. So what do you think, folks? Near the island or middle of the lake? And again, my thought is we were sort of zigzagging, like here, then here, then here. But we do need to rest. So I don't know that we want to go all the way around to the island before we have a chance to rest. So. I don't know. Try just try that out, Mrs. Dunsel. Oh, you never actually voted. You never actually did the vote, Dunsel. Mrs. Dunsel did, though. Oh, okay. So try doing that. Try doing and change vote, and then do 1, space 1. This is a good chance to try out how this works. No, I know. Try and change vote space and then the number. No, but not $. Do and change vote. Something not resetting correctly. Okay, in the meantime, though... So it didn't work. Okay, that's fine. I will adjust manually for the moment. Also, when this gets cleared... It would be cool for this bar effect life. It's $ change vote. Okay, I think Mrs. Dunsel tried that, though. But go ahead and try $ change vote, space, and then the number, Commander Dunsel. It would also be good if this bar would also drop when you clear it. See, right now, if I go like that, it doesn't have an effect on the bar. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to change this up. So I'm going to add a vote for Mrs. Dunsel. I'm going to add a vote to Mr. Dunsel, Commander Dunsel. So we've got 3 and 3. And then Echo has got 4. Did you, what, so, okay. I'm going to clear this. We're going to try this again, okay? We're going to try this again because I got confused. So, let's try that again. This is all part of the works of fixing this stuff. Whoops. Okay. And, okay, try again. $, vote, space, and then the number. Yeah, for some reason, it's not, it keeps saying that Mrs. Dunsel's vote is not. Huh, okay. Yeah, so for what we're going to do is right now. Yeah. That's fine. That's okay. Listen, that's why we were doing this, is trying to choose this out. So yeah, I'll do the voting for now. And we'll be able to fix this next time. So just give me, sorry about this, chat. We're figuring this out. Also, Dragon Spear's bot is also going to be something which we'll be using before the next time. So we'll also be able to have that as well. Totally no problem, Effect Life. I really appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. Chat, then just tell me in chat, since we only have the 2 choices, please tell me whether we're doing near the island or middle of the lake. Again, the idea was we're tired and need to rest. Middle of the lake might be bringing us closer to here, but there's also the danger we're going to lose stamina. So middle of the lake or near the island. You can just tell me in chat. Yeah, that's useful. Thank you, Effect Life. Appreciate it. That's going to be super helpful. Okay. So, middle of the lake. Then we have 3 for island and 1 for middle of the lake. 2 for middle of the lake, 3 for island. Triffitt's voting by emoticon, by emoji is quality, I think. 3 for island, 2 for middle of the lake. 2 for middle of the lake, 3 for island. Okay, 2 for middle of the lake. 2 for middle of the lake, 4 for island. All right, going once. 2 for middle of the lake for the island, going twice. And, all right, island it is. Swimming like this is very tiring. This is now the dead of night. You stop briefly, holding up your head and catching your breath. Splashing, you accidentally swallow a mouthful of lake water and feel yourself beginning to gag. Okay, do we spit it out or do we swim on? This you can tell me in chat as well. Spit it out or swim on? Swim, spit. All right, we have one for swim, 1 for spit. We're going to drown, aren't we? If we get to the damn island, we won't. For 2E! Swim, spit, 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 spit. 4 spits. Four spits. Okay, going once. Going twice. I would totally spit it out, so. You spit it out, and a thick leech the size of your thumb goes flying into the water as well. Ugh. Ugh. He's a little tired, Rogan. Okay, do we swim away, or do we crush the leech? Yes, I can shut it down. Okay, all closed. That's gross. Swim, 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 swim. Swim, swim away. Okay. You splash and swim frantically away from the leech before it can find its way to you. You have swum into sight of a small island. You cannot keep swimming without a break. All right. Whew. You splash through the shallows to the shore. The cold night lingers on. There is no way to cross the water in the dark, and exploring inland would be unwise. You'll have to rest here. Putting down your pack on the shore of the lake, you try to rest despite the shivering cold of your still wet clothing. At least you are not hungry. You close your eyes and let your tiredness overtake you. The remainder of the night is restless with vivid dreams. You are swimming through icy, endless water, but every stroke is only stretching the world beneath you, making it longer. Meanwhile, the cold is moving up your veins. Through it all, you feel the heat of Analand burning should your quest fail. Day 22. Ran out of provisions, found no new clues. Sun rises above the waters of the lake. The island is thickly wooded, but all the trees have died, and the whole forest is gray and desolate. It seems someone has left a boat here. It is pulled neatly up on the shore with oars stowed. All right, chat. So what do we do? Now, we have not explored this island yet. There is a hut on this island. So do we push the boat out? Do we rest and recover? Or do we explore inland? Yeah, it was worse before, Dunsel. Push the boat out, rest and recover, or explore inland. We have no provisions now, although I do think we have some provisions if we can cook them. But what do? Push the boat out, rest and recover, or explore? And you can tell me this in chat because we're currently troubleshooting bots. 1 for explore, 1 for rest. 2 for explore, 1 for rest. Miranda, is that a vote for boat? 3 for explore, 1 for rest? Three for explore, 1 for rest. Okay. We have, in that case, we have 2 for explore and 2 for rest. 3 for explore, 2 for rest. You know. Okay. So 3 for explore, 2 for rest. 4 for explore, 2 for rest. I do think the boat is nice. Okay. 4 for explore, 2 for rest. 4 for explore, 3 for rest. Okay. 4 for explore, 3 for rest. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. 4 for explore, 3 for rest. Yeah, no, I got it. I got you. 4 for explore, 3 for rest. 4 for explore, 3 for rest. Going once. Going twice. Okay. That's true. We definitely need food as well. Okay, so we're going to explore inland. You move away from the shore and into the tree cover of the island. You head away from the shoreline into the trees. In the center of the forest on a raised hill, you find a drawn rectangle on the ground that fizzles with a foul color and a tremendous stench. Okay, I'm going to look at the ground. I'm always supposed to look at things when I can. Whatever has infected this place, it has bonded itself tightly to the rocks like a curse. Something terrible must have exploded here, though it is hard to say how long ago. All right, do we touch the paste, chat, or do we turn back? Touch the paste or turn back? Okay, let's see. Touch, touch. A wizard's duel, 1 exploded. 3 touch. Turn, turn, turn. See what becomes of me. As I look around in my possibility. The ground leaves are brown. And the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Oh, with a love, my friend. Okay. Let's see. So we've got, let's see. Touch, 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 3 touch, turn, turn, 3 touch, 2 turn. Miranda, yeah, right? 3 touch, 2 turn. 3 touch, 2 turn. Okay, going once. Going twice. Hey, what's up, Gamer Main? 4 touch. All right, we're going to touch the paste. You touch the paste and it stains your fingertip a vivid foul yellow color. You find you cannot wipe it off. You are more than grateful to leave this fetid area. There is nothing else here to be seen. You head back to the shore. But on your way back through the long grass, you trip over something protruding from the ground. It is a small, half-buried shrine that you passed right by without noticing on your way up the slope of the hill. Look at it as always. You kneel to examine the tiny carved totem. It is barely a foot tall and sculpted in a curious, half-deformed human shape. At least half of its length is sunk into the ground, or else it is so old the ground has grown up over it. There is little writing near its base, mostly obscured. Okay, so again, chat, as always, I'm going to make it so that we can see more things. That's what chat has given me the ability to do. You clear away a little of the mud around the base of the idol to reveal a few characters. Y .an. The figure's face has been largely dissolved by rain and wind. Its hands are held out, but they are empty. Okay, chat, do we make an offering? Do we pray at the shrine, or do we continue back to the shore? Please tell me in chat. Do we make an offering? Do we pray at the shrine, or do we continue back to the shore? Pretty much. Unclear. I'm guessing we're going to give them a gold piece, Rogan, but I don't know. Yeah, look on my works, ye mighty in despair. Exactly. Okay, let's see. Offering. 4 offerings and a prayer. 5 offerings, 6 offerings and a prayer. Take totem. 6 offerings and a prayer. Okay. I'm going to last call this because it looks like it's pretty clear. 6 offerings and a prayer. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, offering and a prayer. Okay, we're going to make an offering. Throw a crown to your shrine, oh valley of plenty. 3 raiders from Wenchkin. Hey, Wenchkin. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for the raid, dude. Thank you for the raid, Wenchkin. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. 6 offerings and a prayer, it does. Or it's the sound of my new album, 6 offerings and a prayer. Good to see you, Raiders. Thank you, Wenchkin. Thanks for the raid. If you haven't already done so, you should be following Wenchkin, who is an awesome dude, very positive dude, and of course is Australian, so obviously that's working in his favor. Good to see you, Wenchkin. Hope everything is going okay with you, man. Okay, let's go with make an offering, as Chad has decided. You bend on one knee by the shrine, intrigued and ready to make an offering to this strange god, whoever he may be. As you sit, a voice enters your head that you have not heard before. Do you make a gift to the god of the gods? All right, chat. Do we say, I do? Do we say, what gift do you require? Do we say, tell me I pray how to serve? Or do we not answer? Please tell me in chat. The bots are currently on the fritz. We will have this addressed by our next session because we have 2 backups with Effect Life and Dragon Spear. So I do. What gift? Tell me I pray, or do not answer. Okay, Mrs. Dunsel says do not answer. Live Swing says what gift? Please tell me your votes in chat. Yeah, the bots are rebelling. They finally had enough. Oh, yeah, for sure, Marinda. I'm not sure why you thought about that right this moment, but... Okay, so let's see. Do not answer. 1 vote for do not answer. 1 vote for what gift. 2 votes for 1 gift. 2 for what gift. 1 for do not answer. 2 for what gift. 2 for do not answer. 1 for how to serve. So how to swerve, how to serve. So 3 for gift, 2 for answer, 2 for don't answer, 3 for gift, 2 for don't answer, 1 for how to serve. It depends. That's true. Like, say I do. 3 for gift, 2 for don't answer, 1 each for I do and serve. Oh, I see what you're saying, Miranda. Yeah, yeah. And you're right. All right, going once. It needs a color boost. Again, as I said, though, before everyone starts talking about painting the walls, you need to wait until the games, all the books are up here. And don't forget, Little Arv is going to be painting my logo on that right wall. When the logo for the right wall is there, and we got all this stuff in back, when those things are both there, then you're going to have some color. So fear not. It is not going to be monochromatic white forever. There will be lots of color. Yeah, I mean, I love light. So this is just natural light. I don't have a single bit of other light in here. So to me, it looks awesome. Now, if I wore a white shirt with this, then I could imagine myself, falling. But this does sort of kick out of the background. So yeah, the logo is going to look awesome. I think the logo here is going to be great. I'm actually really excited about that. Okay, so we're going with, I think we're going with 3 for, what gift? Yeah, we're going to go with 3 with what gift? What gift do you require? The voice falls silent, offering no answers. Okay, higher plane of existence. All right, do we offer a gold piece? Do we offer a vial of holy water, or do we offer nothing? Now, interestingly, We do have a vial of holy water. I don't know. Do we offer a gold piece, a vial of holy water, or offer nothing? If this is the God of gods. Water, nothing, gold. All right, glad the chat's all on one mind on this. Water, nothing, or gold. Water of holes. Okay, 2 waters, 1 offer, 1 gold. Drink the water and give a gold. Pasty. Wow, Triffid. Pasty? Pasty? Holy water is needed for a spell, yes. But what I'm hoping is that this is going to give us some boon or something. But yeah, I mean, we have to play those things off. Actually, we may have 2. Let me see. We might actually have 2 vials of holy water. We have 2 holy waters. We have 2 holy waters, Dragon. Because we bought one on the shore before we left. So we've got... oh, thank you, Echo. It's kind of you. Water, 1 gold, offer nothing. Sorry, let me show you that again. So offer gold piece, vial of holy water. So we've got water, 2 waters, 1 gold, offer nothing. 2 waters, 2 golds, offer nothing. I think Dunsel is voting for water. 3 waters, 2 golds, offer nothing. 4 waters. Let's see. 4 waters, 1 gold, offer nothing. 5 waters, 1 gold, offer nothing. Okay. 5 waters, 2 gold, offer nothing. Okay. I got gamers vote in. So 5 votes, 5 ones. The gift you wanted was cheese. All right, last call. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Vial of holy water. You unstopper a vial of shimmering holy water and pour it over the idol, bowing your head. The liquid runs down the broken face like tears, but nothing else occurs. What? Maybe you need to do both and we're going to get lucky. All right, do we offer a gold piece or nothing, chat? We do have 4 gold, so we can afford to give up 1. Offer a gold piece or offer nothing. This is going to be one of those deals where you give it to him and it's going to be like one of those boxes that you put it in the hands, like, and then the hand comes out, like, and then takes it. Mrs. Dunsel is now really nothing. Okay, 2 for nothing, 2 for gold. 3 for gold, 2 for nothing. 4, 5 for gold, 2 for nothing. We made the idol cry. 5 for gold, 2 for nothing. Take the box. What's in the box? 5 for gold, 2 for nothing. 5 for gold, 2 for nothing. 6 for gold, 2 for nothing. 7 for gold. Okay, so it looks like we're going with gold. You place a gold piece at the base of the idol, but there is no change in the carvings across its surface. Nothing happens. You take it back. Clearly you have nothing worth offering to this idol. You stand once more. A small corner of stone falls from the idol's back to the mud below. All right, do we pray at the shrine or do we continue back to the shore? Well, we didn't lose a gold anyway. We just lost the whole 1 holy water. Do we pray at the shrine or continue back to the shore? Let me make sure that we still have 1 holy water vial left. Yeah, we do have a holy water left. We do have a holy water left, so there's that. So fear not. So pray or back to shore. 2, 3 pray, 2 back to shore. Actually, 4 pray, 2 back to the shore. 4 pray, 2 shore. Pauly, shore. 4 pray, 3 shore. I'm kind of troubled that I got that so quickly, Dunsel. Yeah, give her all the shrine options. Yep. I left my sense of adventure behind for tomorrow evening. 4 pray, 3 shore. 4 pray, 3 shore, going once. 4 pray, 3 shore, going twice. And the end. All right. So, pray it is. Okay. 5 pray. You pause to pray at the shrine, but if it ever had any power, it seems to be long gone. You sense nothing from the old stone. You head back to the shore. Okay. You return to the shore of the lake. The little boat is still here. In the distant water, you see a fleet of fishermen row past and catch a moment of their singing. All right, chat. Do we push the boat out or do we return? Well, actually, we can't return to inland, so we're going to push the boat out. You push the boat out into the water of the lake and hop aboard. The craft looks well built and freshly oiled. You should make excellent time. Hey, we got a boat! You row the boat onward across the water. The early morning sun makes the air glow. No, the hut isn't visible enough, I guess. You pull on the oars, sliding forward through the water. Okay, now we were headed down... Actually, wait. Well... So... Okay. So we don't want to go back this way because we came from here. So the question is whether we go to the left or the right. My thought was, we were originally saying we were going to go east because we want to go here. And I still think that, remember, when we go here, this also restores our stamina. But we haven't found the Water Serpent yet. So we could go here, activate the beacon, and then go deal with the Time Serpent, and then go back up to deal with the Water Serpent if we want. So do we go, basically, chat, do we go right to the middle of the lake or left to the middle of the lake? So right or left? You can tell me that in chat. East or west? Right or left? South by southeast, so right, basically. Beast mode. Okay. Now we're getting some sun over here. Man. Now we're moving over to the side where the, because you can see the sunlight, that you can see the sun set actually out of this window. So now I have to kind of move things over. Right. I'm not going to adjust the aperture for now, because I could have dropped the aperture further on this camera to address it, but I'm just so happy with all the light in here. It's been overcast most of the day. Now it's like partly sunny, or partly cloudy, I guess. So, east looks more interesting. All right. So, not seeing a lot of votes here for this one. I'm going to say that we're going east. You row the boat onwards across the water. A few clouds race across the sky. Every stroke is hard through the strange, thick water. You pause for a moment. Several yards ahead, the water is bubbling upwards. This might be the Water Serpent, chat. Might be the Water Serpent. Do we approach it or do we steer around it? We need to take down this Water Serpent. Okay. All right. So, do we approach? Approach, approach. Steer around it. Sup means approach. Yes, we have the oil. We do. We have the flask of oil, Triffid. We do. Yes. Be adventuresome. So, approach, approach. So, 3 approaches, 1 steer around. 4 approaches, 1 steer around. 5 approaches, be adventuresome. I like Mrs. Dunsel, though, I have to say, Mrs. Dunsel today has basically been playing the IRL version, because IRL, what Mrs. Dunsel is doing is exactly what I would be doing. I would not get within 6 miles of freaking bubbling water on a lake with a bunch of I'd be like, hell no. Steer me the hell away. Like, get me around the thing. But it is not IRL. We are the Analander. It's going to approach us anyway. Yeah, well, we'll see. Okay, looks like we are approaching it. Cautiously, you scull towards the frothing water. Closer in, you start to notice that as each bubble breaks on the surface, there is a sickly smell. I'm going to look down into the water, because you always do that. You lean out over the side and peer through the murk. Somewhere far below, something shadowy is moving slowly by. The bubbles rise from a hole in its back. Then the shadow passes and it is gone. Do we wait a little longer, chat, or do we continue on? Wow, Triffid, calling me out. Calling me out. Ugh. Wait a little longer or continue on. Dunsel says continue. Very consistent. Wait a little longer or continue along. Okay, this Dunsel says continue. Dragonspear says wait. Shadow Mate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Echo says continue. 2 continues, 1 wait. Gotta translate for me, Dunsel. Sorry. Two waits, 2 continues. Okay. 2 continues, 2 waits. 2 continues, 3 waits. 2 continues, 4 waits. What's up, Ice Shield? 2 continues, 4 waits. 2 continues, 4 waits. Alright. Alright, it looks like we are going to wait. You wait a little longer, but nothing changes. It seems whatever was here truly has moved on. Alright, well. You row the boat onwards across the water. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. The oars draw whirls and ripples in the surface of the lake with every stroke. Thank you, Triffid. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've got 3 options here, chat. We don't want to go back the way we came. We could go between the islands. We could go to the middle of the lake, or we could go near the island. We were heading here to try to activate this beacon, just in case people are unclear about that. That was the theory. So, are we between the islands, middle of the lake, or near the island? Between the islands is left, middle of the lake is down here, or near the island is here, near the beacon. So what's it going to be, chat? Between, middle, or near? Between, middle, near. Between, middle, or near. Oh, man. It's so good even for my mood. Also, the fact that I got some amazing news that I can't share yet about writing-relating stuff. But, yeah, no. I'm writing for the new Lord of the Rings series. Not that good. It's good news. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, Cable. Stay with me. Damn it. Cable's breaking. Cable. Or not the cable, the mixer. Yeah, I know, Echo. I know. Still working on getting it working properly. Okay, so I'm going to have to get this mixer fixed. I have it in my notes to do it. Okay, so it looks like we're going to the near island, I believe. You row the boat onwards across the water. The sun is hot now. You heave on the oars, gliding onwards. The motion is calm and relaxing, but you seem to move no farther than a crawl, faster than a crawl, however hard you work. You have come within reach of a rocky island. Oh my gosh. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Ha ha. Like one other to another. Ha ha. I thought you were going to make me sing freaking, what is it? I'm sailing away. Set an open course to the Virgin Sea. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face the life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm a captain, so climb aboard. We'll reach for tomorrow on every shore, and we'll try, oh Lord, we'll try. This is a little out of my range here. To carry on. Not bad. Little falsetto. Don't sail away. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like we are heading. Oh my God, so many options. Okay. So we can chat. What auto-tune which one? The last one? To carry on. Very funny. No, it was in tune. It was just falsetto. I'll fully admit, though, that care is not within my normal range. Rion. That's my range. That's my range. That's my range. This is not my range because I don't have a voice this high. That's gonna make glasses cry. Okay, we going to the island? Oh, sticks, yeah. All right, so we going ashore, on the lake, near the statues, or middle of the lake? We were heading ashore. Home on the range, where the Pyron Jade plays. Oh, give me a home where the Gog Stream team roams. And the, let me see, and DRM free is there all day. Hydrate. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. Home on the range. There we go. Lovely. All right, so it looks like we're heading to the island. You row the boat onwards across the water and then pull it up onto the shore. It is very warm now. You begin to sweat in your tunic. Get out of the boat. Island is covered in dense tree cover. The top of a stone tower is just visible above the canopy. By the shoreline is another pole with a bell. Pulled up in the shallows is your rowboat. Okay, well, we're exploring, obviously. That's why we came here. Okay. The path winds along the shoreline, skirting an area of dense trees. Then it ducks below the canopy, and you're surrounded by the calling of strange creatures. Insects and birds buzz past your face. Yeah, it doesn't let you do that for some reason, Triffid. From the shore, you saw a stone tower sticking up between the trees that fill the island's heart. But now you cannot see the way forward, and the paths seem to twist and turn about. So, do we wander through the trees, or do we cast a spell? And here are the spell possibilities, chat. We could cast, I bet that's Howl. Yep. Howl, which is find safe passage. We could do that. We could do Zen, which will let us float up into the air. So we could do that. We could cast Tell. We don't have because we don't have the skull cap. Okay, so we could cast Howl. So we could wander through the trees, cast Howl, cast Zen, or return to the shore. So presumably we don't want to do return to the shore. So wander through the trees or cast Howl or Zen. Oh no, what is this? What is this clip? Home on the range, where the Pyron Jade plays. Oh, give me a home where the Gog Stream team roams. And the, let me see, and DRM free is there all day. Thank you for the gift sub, Echo. Echo, I thought you were trying to be super careful with money because you're moving to the new place and like all this stuff and you're excited for what happens next. I appreciate it. Thank you for the generosity of giving something to Arcanus Bot. It's helping us out too. Thank you, Echo. Okay, so we've got cast one of those, Howl, Zen, or Wander through the trees. Let me know in chat. Triffid says Wander. Dunsel says Zen. So we've got 1 wander, 1 zen. So what's it going to be, chat? Do we wander through the trees heading towards the beacon, or do we cast a spell? How or zen? 1 for wander, 2 for wander, 1 for zen. So wander, how, or zen. 3 for wander, 2 for zen. Or 3 for wander, 1 for zen, rather. Let's see. 3 for wander, 1 for zen. Wanderlust. 4 for wander, 1 for zen. Four for wander, 1 for zen. Vote zen. 4 for wander, 2 for zen. All right. 4 for wander, 2 for zen. Solid afternoon turnout, 2 for this, by the way. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. 4 for wander, 2 for zen. 4 for wander, 2 for zen. I wonder as I wander. 5 for wander, 2 for zen. Wander as chat is declared. You pick a direction to walk. Okay. Pick a direction to walk through the trees and allow yourself to wander. The path bends and twists, rising and falling over rough moss-covered boulders and breaking around the site of fallen trees. Everywhere is thick with wildlife, but you see no signs of human construction. After a while, you pause, uncertain if you have made any progress. A flock of nearby birds startle at something lifting suddenly into the trees. Okay, we can search the trees, or we can cast... Okay, it's the same ones, How, Zen, but also Fall, which is floating in the air, which is kind of what Zen does too. Or Far, which is with a crystal ball. Now, we've done this before where using the crystal ball sometimes lets us see things, so I try to use Far when I can, but I'm just letting you know. So, we've got How, we can cast Zen, we can cast Fall, or we can cast Far. Or search the trees. Tell me in chat. Search the trees, How, Fall, Far, Zen. So we've got, let's see, search, 2 search. 3 search, 4 search. Yeah, I think you're right. 4 search, 1 zen. 4 search, 5 search, 1 zen, 1 far. And for those of you who are new to the stream, I normally have a bot handling this, but we have multiple bots en route that are going to be helping supplement our ARV bot, which is currently being under maintenance. So we will have a more fancy thing for this the next time we play. Okay, looks like we're going with search. Last call here. Last call going once. 6 search. Okay, yeah. You begin to search the trees more methodically, reasoning that an island of this size cannot take too long to cover on foot. After a few minutes of such walking, you do come across something, but it is a nest of bees buzzing in and out of a rotten gap in a tree trunk. Okay, now chat, beeswax actually will allow us to sharpen our sword. Honeycomb would allow us to get food, and we need both those things. We need to eat rations, and we need wax. So should I take both of these, chat? Our dull sword, but we could also sharpen our current sword, making it even more, like, effective. This is actually the first time we found beeswax in this book. So what do you think, chat? So do you want me to, basically, do you want me to take both of them or leave one of them behind? Because, so basically just tell me, take both, wax first, then honey. Yeah, just do it that way. The order makes sense. Wax, honey, or you could just tell me to continue exploring. Okay, so wax first, then honey. Wax and then honey. This is another example, by the way. We are such absolute freaking gamers here. That is exactly what a gamer does, right? We're like, well, this will improve our weapons. In real life, I'd be like, hell yes, give me food. I don't give a damn about sharpening my sword. Could be. Could be. So we have wax, honey, and then we have honey, wax, honey, wax. Right, we're going to try to take both, is what I'm planning on doing. I just want to know the order. Wax and honey or honey and wax. So far I have a tie. 2 people say wax then honey. 2 people say honey then wax. Okay, 3 people say honey, then wax. All right, I'm going to last call this here because I want to get a couple more of these in before I have to wrap up and start getting ready for this this evening. You like to chew? Yeah, my dad liked that too. Also, because Pyron has appeared, I am also going to let everyone know that I have just been told, I've just found out, that unfortunately, because for medical reasons from the players, everyone's fine. It's just like migraine, headache type of thing. We are going to have to postpone D&D with GOG until next week, or potentially the week after. But next week we'll definitely have role-playing on GOG. It'll either be Talisman Adventures or Storm King's Thunder, depending on circumstances. So that is the case. So I'm going to be playing Mission Critical today at 5 o'clock, because that's been changed because medical reasons. There's nothing I can do about that. Medical, real life medical stuff obviously has to take precedence. Again, everyone's fine. It's just a migraine thing that someone's dealing with. So that's the deal with that. So worst case scenario, next week will be Talisman Adventures and Storm King's Thunder. Or, as I say, Storm King's Thunder and then Talisman Adventures. But we will get something going on. Don't know what to do with yourself. Hang out and play Mission Critical with us, Pyron. And you can watch the experience of going through this. Co-stream. We could do that too. We could actually just, we could do some kind of co-op, Pyron. We could do a co-op, an impromptu co-op, either a co-op stream or we could do a Talisman game. But if not, I'm happy to stick with Mission Critical. Okay. So it looks like, so we vote wax honey. So it looks like we've got 3 honey. It looks like we're tied. 3 honey and 3 honey wax and 3 wax honey. Do I have anyone else who can vote to break this tie? 3 honey wax, 3 wax honey? No, Echo, I'm going to keep this to streamers. I appreciate that, but I want to keep this to streamers just because I want to make sure that the only reason I'm doing that is because Pyron's another GOG stream team member. And it's not my channel either, so yeah, sorry, Echo. Okay. Honey wax. All right, honeycomb first. You reach into the hive and snatch out a portion of succulent honeycomb. The bees sting you as you remove your hand. Okay. Ouch. Do we take more honeycomb or do we take some wax? Oh my gosh, that game. Yeah. More honeycomb or wax? Wax honey. Oh, man. Okay. Sounds good then, Pyron. That's fine. Then I will play some Mission Critical. Okay. Wax, and honey. Okay. Wax, 2 wax, wax on, 3 wax. 3 wax, 1 honey. Alright, going once. Going twice. Take some wax. You dart your hand into the hive and manage to pull free a handful of good quality beeswax. The bees sting you again. Alright, do we take some more honeycomb or do we continue exploring the forest? Now we should get a stamina boost when we get to the tower, if we can get into the tower. But there's often been a lock or something there keeping us there, so... But we should, theoretically. Honey or continue exploring? Yeah, I'm wondering if that's going to make us... Yeah. I'm hoping at the end of this we'll get rations that it will show. Up there, Marinda, I'm hoping. Explore, no more sting. 2 honey, 3 explore. Two honey, 3 sting. 2 honey, 3 explore. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Exploring it is. The bees give chase as you hurry away from the nest, but soon give up again. You walk a while longer through the trees, beginning to wonder if the tower on this island is enchanted or if it floats above the ground level entirely. Something dark flashes past your face. A bat? All right, let's see what we've got in terms of spellcasting. Okay, so we've got How, Zen, same stuff. Zen, we can't do tell because we don't have a skull cap. So Zen, How, Fall, or Far. So do we follow the bat? Do we search the trees? Or Zen, How, Fall, or Far? Again, Zen helps you float. Fall is like feather fall, so you don't fall. How grants, like, gives you safe passage. And Far is like far-seeing, like prophecy. Yeah, I'll try to remember to do that if I have time, Echo, yeah. Understandable, Dunsel, yeah. Okay, bat. I did not, Dragon, no. I haven't gotten any notification about hosting on the auto host. Okay, so we have one search. We have 2 follows. So search, follow, multiple cast. Search, follow, or cast Fall, Far, How, or Fall, Far, How, or Zen. I appreciate the auto host, though. Okay, going once. Search the trees. All right, so I've got 2 searches and 2 follows. 2 search, 2 follows. Search your heart. Listen to your heart. Okay, 2 searches, 2 follows. Two searches, 3 follows. All right, going once. 3 searches, 3 follows. All right, 3 searches, 3 follows. 3 searches, 3 follows. We have a tie. 3 searches, 3 follows. Three searches, 3 follows. I will need someone to break this tie. Three searches, 3 follows. Going once. I need someone to break the tie, please. Follow. Okay. The tie is broken. You follow the bat through the trees, having to move quickly to keep up. Perhaps it is nesting in the eaves of the tower, but the creature is too fast for you to keep track of. You quickly lose sight of it amongst the tree trunks. All right, well, then I'll go with search, since that came. That was the second one. You search a little further through the trees. After a few minutes of walking, you finally come with sight of the base of a stone tower. Within, I think. It is heavily overgrown. Okay. The door to the tower stands open. Gnarled roots and vines have forced it open or are now holding it ajar. Okay. The inside of the tower is dank and filled with mud. Dank! As though it has been flooded and emptied several times. Stone stairs curve up to a hatch in the roof. You cast an eye over the walls, which are covered floor to ceiling with intricate carvings. Suddenly, something lights up in one dark corner, a flame. I'm going to look at it first. Flame seems to hover a short way off the ground. As you watch, it swells in size from a single thumb to a fireball size of a small dish. I wonder if this is the Fire Serpent. So what do you think, chat? Look for shelter or call out? What do you think, chat? Look for shelter or call out? We should call out like, Fire Serpent. Your time has come. You will face the ultimate penalty. You. Okay. Call, shelter, call. Yeah, call out. Exactly. Call out, go left, right? Call. All right, 3 calls. 3 calls. Three calls, 1 shelter. 3 calls, 1 shelter going once. 3 calls, 1 shelter going twice. Goodness gracious, great balls. Okay, 3 calls, 1 shelter. Are you calling out, Dunsel, or are you sheltering with goodness gracious? 3 calls, 1 shelter. Last call on this. 3 calls, 1 shelter. Would love to get to the top and set this beacon. get our stamina back, and then look to deal with the 3 remaining serpents. Flame, its father was a hamster, and its mother smelled of elderberries. Look for shelter. Okay, three calls, 2 shelters. So Echo is also voted for shelter. So 3 calls, 2 shelters. 3 calls, 2 shelters. Going once. 3 calls, 2 shelters. Going twice. 3 calls, 2 shelters. Call wins. Who's there, you demand, into the pooled darkness behind the flame. The fire has grown now to a full fireball of clearly magical nature, and in its light you can see what is holding it. It is a rough wooden frame of sticks shaped into the form of a woman with arms spread wide. It is a grimalkin. What the hell is a grimalkin? It is a grimalkin like those you saw as an apprentice, magical constructions which gather magic the way a funnel gathers rainwater. Do we destroy it, run, or wait and watch? Yeah, it really does, yeah. Interesting. Do we destroy it, do we run, or do we wait and watch? I don't know, it seems... It's Burning Man, you know, we're just... I assume any minute we're going to have some Mad Max style trucks drive by and people will be throwing, you know, pot and flowers at us. And you know. Okay, so wait. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? 1 wait, 1 destroy. Fair enough. Do you want to wait then, Rogan? 1 wait, 1 destroy. So just wait. Okay. 2 waits, 1 destroy. 2 waits, 1 destroy. 2 waits, 1 destroy. 2 waits, enter. 1 destroy leaves. Never wait for a fireball. When a fireball is available to you, always take that option. 2 waits, 1 destroy. 2 waits, 1 destroy. Wait, watch. Okay, 3 waits, 1 destroy. Okay. It's true, we do not. 3 waits, 1 destroy. 3 waits, 1 destroy, going once. 3 waits, 1 destroy. Okay. 3 waits, 1 destroy. 4 waits, 1 destroy. Okay, sounds like we are waiting. Waiting and watch. You wait and watch. Well, crap. A fireball, hot and fierce, shoots forward from the wooden frame towards you. Dodge left, duck, or dodge right. That seems unfortunate. In this case, wait and watch will not be an option. Dodge left, duck, or dodge right. I choose option dodge. Left or right? 2 ducks, 1 dodge left, 2 ducks. Rogan, left or right? 2 ducks, dodge left from Pyron. 2 ducks, dodge left. Well, it matters in the game. I mean, it matters because you're given a choice. So, dodge left, dodge left. 2 ducks, 3 dodge lefts. Two ducks, 3 dodge left. Whatever dodge wins. Okay. 4 dodge left, 5 dodge left. So 2 ducks, 5 dodge left, 1 dodge right. Although if they get a lot more dodge right, I'll switch it over. But otherwise, it's going to be dodge left based on what Rogan said. All right. Going once on the dodge left. Going twice on the dodge left. Dodge left it is. Okay. You dodge left and the fireball punches past you, not aiming at the door, but instead splashing up the staircase that leads up the tower. The room is dark for a moment. Okay. This one, chat, I'm going to need to... Normally I would look at things, but because this is, like, obviously vaguely time sensitive, I'm going to going to give chat a call on this. Oh, dear God. Okay, so we have Doc, which heals disease and also counters hot. But that would just... I think that would just counter it once. But anyway, so we have Doc. We have Wall, which creates an invisible wall, but that also takes 3 stamina, and we're not doing great on that. We have Zap, which requires 3 stamina, and that's a lightning bolt. Zen, which would let us float in the air as we get destroyed by a fireball, I guess. Zen would also let us float up the tower as well. We could do that as well. Then we have Yap, which allows us to talk with animals, but I don't know where any animals are. Can't do Yaz because we don't have a pearl ring. And then we've got also Dope, which is open locks and doors. I don't know why that's useful. Doze, which causes slowness in the other person. Okay, maybe. So we've got Wall, we've got Doc, we've got Dope, we've got Zap, we've got Zen. And I think that's it for casting spells. Or we can look at the Grimalkin, look up the stairs, or make a move. No, stairs are not destroyed. Stairs aren't destroyed. It just splashes up the staircase. So look at the Grimalkin, look up the stairs, cast one of the spells that I just mentioned, or make a move. Exactly what I've seen. What's it going to be, chat? Just want to get to the top of this beacon. Beacon. Some people are like, bacon. I'm like, bacon. Okay, look up the stairs. Other votes, other votes. Let's get those other votes in, please. Look at the Grimalkin. So we have look up the stairs, look at the Grimalkin, look grim. Look grim. Look up the stairs, look grim. Look at Grimalkin. Look up the stairs, 3 look grim. Look at the grim device. 1 look stairs, 4 Grimalkin. Look Grimalkin is 5 look Grimalkin. 1 look stairs, 5 look Grimalkin. Okay, last call because it looks like chat is settling on a course of action. And okay, we're going to look at the Grimalkin. In the pause between fireballs and darkness, you can see a little of the Grimalkin. The frame is built from old, half-rotten wood, beams that were once perhaps part of a roof. A single upright forms the body and head. Its 2 arms are angled outwards to collect starlight. It has clearly been positioned beneath the stars of Hot, Osiris, and Thara, and angled so the resulting fireball is directed at the staircase. A new fireball begins to form between the arms of the Grimalkin. So it's just like a... like it's just a constantly repeating thing. So do we look up the stairs? Do we wait? Do we cast a spell with the various options I gave you, or do we make a move? Interesting. Okay, look at the stairs. Stairs, stairs. I think this is also the final beacon in this book, and every beacon has had something different that we needed to deal with. Let's float up since it's not a homing fireball. It's true, it is not a homing fireball. So we could just float up. That would be cast Zen. If you wanted to do that, it would be cast Zen. I don't know how far up, but... So we've got 2 stairs or Zen so far. 2 stairs or Zen. Other votes, please. 2 stairs, 1 Zen. 2 stairs, 1 Zen. 2 stairs, 1 Zen. 2 stairs, 1 Zen. Look up at the stairs and then run. So 3 stairs, 1 Zen, 1 wait. True. 3 stairs, 1 Zen, 1 wait. 3 stairs, 1 Zen, 1 wait going once. 3 stairs, 1 Zen, 1 wait going twice. All right. Look up the stairs. In the light from the Grimalkin, you follow the line of the staircase with your eyes. At the top is a trap door sealed with a rusty old bolt. If the bolt is stiff, it might take some time to coerce it into opening. The fireball spell is completed and splashes across the stones of the staircase. So it looks like we might need to wait until right after the fireball goes and then kick it. So wait, cast the spell that we talked about. Zen, fall, far. I think it was dope, dock, or make a move. And again, it's doing this. So cast dope, cast dock. Or you can make a move. It just splashed, yes. So I have one wait, one dope, one dock, one wait, two dopes, one dock. Let's make a move. Two waits, one dope, one dock. I'm not really understanding totally why we're waiting, though. I mean, it's up to chat, but, like, why are we waiting? I don't know what we're doing. That's fine, but, like, one dope, one dock, two waits. Actually, sorry, one wait, one dope, one dock, one move, and two waits. Two waits, one dope, one dock. Okay. Two waits, one dope, one dock, and... Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a dope. Two waits, two dopes, one dock, one move. So two waits, two dopes, two waits, two dopes. That's the thing. Okay. So two waits, two dopes, one dock, one move. All right, I'm going to need someone to break this tie, folks. Two waits, two dopes. Waiting because we are a waiter. That's what we do. We wait. All right, two waits, two dopes. I need someone to break this tie, folks. Two waits, two dopes. Need someone to break this tie. Two waits, two dopes. Two waits, two dopes. Two waits, two dopes. One move, two wait, two dope. Yeah, thank you, Rogan. And also one dock as well. We have one move, two wait, one move, one dock, two wait, two dope. All right, need someone to change their vote or to break this tie, folks. Two waits, two dopes, one move, one dock. All right, three waits. Four waits, five waits. Okay, so everyone now wants to wait. You wait a moment for the moment the tower is dark. Okay, so do we wait, dope dock, or make a move? I think it's going to do the same thing. Want to heal this device? What do you think, chat? I mean, we can't go up now because we're going to get hit by the fireball. So I assume now we wait, yes? Wait. Okay. You keep waiting. A third fireball begins to form. I'm just going to wait until that shoots. Okay, fired. Now, it passed. Fireball is shot. Okay, so now, do we make a move and then cast dope? Like, we make a move, cast dope to open the door, and then get up? Is that what we do? So we've waited. We just fire. So now's the time to move. So we move and then cast dope. Is that what we're doing? It is really cool that this is imitating basically like the Tomb Raider, Jedi Fallen Order, or what was it you said, Mirinda? Which game? The Legend of Grimrock traps, you know. Dark Fireball. So that means we should be able to move, cast dope, and get out, I think. It is. It's landing along the stairs. So it sounds like we're making a move. Every fireball that strikes the staircase bounces and boils up the whole length. If it's possible to reach the top unscathed, you'll have to be fast. Okay. You move for the stairs, but the fire is not yet cleared from the steps and its heat beats you back. All right, do we wait a moment or do we keep moving, chat? We probably need to keep moving, don't we? But I'll let you know. I mean, I guess you let me know. Do we move? Move, wait a moment, wait a moment. Two moves, two waits. Two moves, two waits. Well, I don't think we can move because, well, okay, so we're going to wait, it sounds like. You wait a moment longer for trying again. The flames of the last fireball boil up away upwards. Okay, so now it's boiling up upwards. So now do we move? So it's still on the stairs. So now it looks like it's boiling, which means now we move. Is that fair? Yeah, I think Rogan's got the timing the same way, I think. Now we move, yes. I love the image also that there's like between 25 and 30 people behind us that are also running up these stairs. Okay, so we're going to move. Then it is time to run. There is no shelter on the staircase. You climb the spiraling stairs as quickly as you can. Gromalt begins to form a new fire. You don't have time. Keep on running, taking the two stairs two at a time. Reach the top of the staircase. There is a closed hatch above you sealed with a bolt. The fireball in the Grimalkin's arms is almost complete. We're definitely not looking at the Grimalkin. I'm not even going to give you a choice with that. Your fingers go for the bolt at the top of the hatch. It creaks with age and rust. You tug and pull on it. It sticks and then finally opens. The fireball whips across the floor of the tower and begins to boil up the stairs. All right, do we climb up or jump, chat? Do we climb up or jump? I don't know. I'm assuming it doesn't mean jump down. I'm assuming it means climb up. I don't know. But I would say jump probably is. Why would you jump? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Jump has got to be go back down. I don't understand. I don't understand what jump is. I'm going to try. You know what? This is so confusing. I'm going to try jump, and if it doesn't work, I'll back up. Okay, right. So that's a mistake. No, that is not what we're going to do. That was not confused. That was not well worded. Okay, good. We rewind. Lovely. Open the bolt. We're going to climb up because we definitely don't want to jump down. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. So we got to jump. You hit the floor, but at least the trapdoor is now open. A good clear run and you should make it through. Shall we make a move? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what happened was jump. The reason I rewound it was because jump was confusingly worded to me. So the way it works is jump was basically avoiding the fireball. If you climb up, the fire catches you, which isn't very clear. And so that's why we jumped back down. Once we did that, then the trapdoor was open and then it was easy enough to get over to the, like, to get up the stairs. So that's basically what we were doing. Because there was no reason to have you vote every time when it was just a matter of timing it as everyone had decided they wanted to do. It catches up because it flows up the stairs and I guess we can't climb fast enough. I don't know. I guess. You pant for breath. Beneath you, fire lights the tower's interior for a moment, then is gone. Once again, the tower is topped with a movable cylinder and a blue crystal. I will look at the view, as always I'm asked to do. From here, you can see across the island to the water that surrounds it. More interesting is the shoreline further south, where the ruins of two statues are just visible atop a broken landing stage. It must have been a grand harbor once. For a moment, you seem to see a great winged creature lift itself up from the waters of the lake, but a moment later it is gone. That's the Water Serpent. All right, let's activate the beacon. Okay, so chat, the question is, do we make this hut visible, which was not clear before? Do we shine this on the hut and then come back to the beacon, or do we go here? Because the idea, remember, eventually is to have all the beacons shining on the Time Serpent. So the question is, do we shine all the beacons on the Time Serpent like this, or do we do hut first? Yeah, I do so much, Mrs. Dunsel, I agree. Hut or Serpent? So hut, you tell me, chat. If we do the hut, it means then that's the hut. We rest here, then we go to the island and check out the hut, and then we come back, and then we shine the beacon on the Serpent. Hut or Serpent? We have hut, 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 and then 1 for Serpent. 3 for hut, 1 for Serpent. Ten hut. Hut, 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 hike. What's up, Hellness? All right, looks like chat wants the hut. That hut is definitely there now. You adjust the contraption with familiar ease, adjusting its setting and eyepiece until you're satisfied with the results. Once again, you feel a great rush of wellness from using the beacon. Stamina is at full. All right. Okay, I'm going to touch the blue crystal just because I want us to see what we've got here, chat. Okay. So our plan next time, then it sounds like what we want to do is we're going to go to the hut. Then we're going to go to the hut. We're going to take care of that. Then we're going to come back here, and we're going to go deal with the Time Serpent. The Water Serpent is still on the lake. We still need to find the Water Serpent. We just need to explore more of the lake, I guess. At least we have a boat now to make that possible. And then the last thing is we have to go, once we deal with water and time, we have to go find the Fire Serpent, which I think is over here. The Branch Island? Which was the Branch Island? Our rations are a problem, yeah. We don't have any food. We have honeycomb, though, which is why I don't really understand. I don't know. Which do you mean by the Branch Island there, Miranda? You mean this island? Or what do you mean? This one here you're talking about. Yes, I think we did. I think we did, but let me go check. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference, Miranda. Doesn't make any difference. So. Okay, that looks pretty definitive. All right. Irrational. Very nice. Very nice. You return to the base of the tower. It is easier to dodge the fireballs on the way down. You drop the last length off the stairs and the fire splashes past you towards the roof. Okay. So, I want to check and see just quickly about our honeycomb situation. Oh, so, hold on a second. Okay. So one last thing, chat, before we wrap up for today. We have here, under rations, it does list honeycomb. I don't know why it doesn't show up as a ration. We are going to need to eat today. So, should we eat the honeycomb before we forget about it? Yeah, I have to, oh yeah, we have to do nominations, so I gotta hurry. Do we want to eat this honeycomb? Just tell me this quickly. Do we eat this honeycomb to cover our ration for today? Because we haven't eaten on this day so far. So yes? Can't eat the meat. I wish. We're not allowed to. We need to cook it. Irrational. Can't eat the meat. Can only eat the honeycomb. It doesn't give me the option to eat the meat. So honeycomb. You lose. Well, it basically means you don't gain any stamina back, and it keeps telling you you're hungry, and other things can happen. So, okay, sounds like we're eating. All right, so we have now eaten our honeycomb. Great. All right, that means that we are done for the day. But we made some good progress. We got that last beacon activated. Now we have to go to the hut. Then we deal with the time and the Water Serpent. Finally, we find the Fire Serpent. Then we get the hell out of Dodge. That, at least, is the plan. Okay, now the last thing that we have to do today is we have to do a vote. And the problem here is... let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, so we're going to do this. Chat, we're going to have to do it differently because none of our bots are functional, although they will be shortly. So we take nominations now for the Patreon Fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month, which is happening in 2 weeks. Nominations today, final vote next Tuesday, and then the one afterward. So, yeah, I just don't want to get in. I kind of need to hurry up and get this done because I forgot we need to do nominations today. So I'm just going to do this in chat, and I will mark them down. So, which games, one per person, please, no more than that, would you like to nominate for the Patreon Fueled Game of the Month? Yeah, that's kind of my thought too, Triffid, as well. Maybe, but it depends on whether I have the physical game. So that's a qualified maybe, Marinda, I would say. So go ahead and get your votes in for me, please. What nominations for the game of the month you would like me to try to play? I can play in television. I have my Retron, so I can play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, and Super Nintendo. I can play PlayStation 4. I can play Wii U, Virtual Console. Obviously, I can play PC. Kathy Rain. What is Kathy Rain again? I think I know it, but... Oh, Legacy of Dragonholt is really cool. I've actually been thinking about that. I would need to order that, but I do have the setup now more to be able to do that kind of thing. So that might be fun. Maybe we'll do Legacy of Dragonholt. I'll consider that. What other options? Last Express. Dragon Spear keeps working on that. Rain City. I remember, of course, that one because Mrs. Dunsel has nominated that before. Ooh, Live Suing has voted for that too. 2 nominations for the same thing. Yeah, let me just take a look at Kathy Rain. Okay, I'll take 2 more nominations, chat. 2 more nominations. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine, Echo. Echo. That looks fine, Echo. Mad Libs, huh? Mad Libs. I have done that before, actually. And let's see. The last one is... then I'll take one more, and this is the last one I'll take from Craigery. What is Hypnospace Outlaw, Craigery? What is Hypnospace Outlaw? Well, tell me, I've never heard of either one of those, actually. Astrologaster. What is Hypnospace Outlaw? Is this one of those? Look it up. Look it up, clown. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember. And you're the website police. Okay, I remember. Gotcha. Okay, so these are the ones, chat. So I'm going to ask you to vote in chat for these, and I will keep the vote. The top 3 are going to be used. That's Heaven's Gate. Do you want me to do that? That was Heaven's Vault, which is also cool, Triffid. and I might even have stuff I can give away for that. So there is Heaven's Vault. Do you want me to do that instead of Mad Libs, Triffid? Okay. Hold on. Let me put down the list. Let me put down the list. Let me put down the list. I swear, stop doing that. Okay. There is the list. Okay, so I have 1 vote for Kathy Rain. I have 1 vote for Last Express. I have 1 vote for Legacy of Dragonholt. Oh, Heaven's Vault, not Heaven's Gate. Sorry, Heaven's Vault, not Heaven's Gate. All right, I have 1 of those votes in there. Okay. Sorry, my bad. All right, keep on voting, chat. I've got 1 vote for Kathy Rain, 1 vote for Legacy of Dragonhold, and 1 vote for Last Express. What else? Votes, please get your votes in now. Top 3 vote getters will be in the mix for the final vote, which will be held next week. Kathy Rain, Legacy, okay, 1 vote for Rain City. All right. Can I assume, Mrs. Dunsel, that that's also... Yeah, no, I didn't mean Heaven's Gate. Okay. Does that... Can I assume Mrs. Dunsel is also voting for Rain City since you nominated it? Oh, yeah, you did already. I see it. I just missed it. My bad. Okay, so 2 votes for Rain City, 1 vote for Kathy Rain, Legacy of Dragonholt, and Last Express. Okay, so... Heaven's Vault. All right, so we have 2 votes for Rain City and 1 vote each for everything else except Hypnospace Outlaw. Okay, so last votes here, chat. We need Rain City's in there, but we need to get Kathy Rain, Dragonholt, Last Express, and Heaven's Vault. We need some of those to break away because I can't have 5 finalists. So I prefer 2 or 3. Can't do 5. So what do you think, chat? Right now we have 2 votes. You'll vote for Vault? Okay. 2 votes for Vault, 2 votes for Rain City. All right, Craigery votes, thereby showing the quality of stepping away from one's own personal choice for the good of chat. Okay, so we need to vote for Kathy Rain, Legacy of Dragonhold, The Last Express. Rain City and Heaven's Vault are in there. And actually, if it stays this way, I might just have 2 this time instead of 3. I don't have to have 2. I don't have to have 3. So either vote for Kathy Rain, Legacy of Dragonhold, The Last Express, or Heaven's Vault, Rain City, or I'm just going to use those 2. So last call here. Going once. Going twice. Okay. So the vote is complete. So our straw poll is 2 only this time. Heaven's Vault or Rain City. So if Echo would be so kind as to put together the straw poll, and then if one of the mods would be so kind as to link it, that would be lovely. Those are your 2, Heaven's Vault and Rain City. And for those of you who didn't get yours through, as always, remember, please be willing to vote again, nominate it next month. Lots of times people who try to vote for something, try to nominate something, it doesn't go through the first time, but eventually does. Nonstop can attest to that, so can Dragonspear. Trendane wanted World of Goo for months, and we finally got it. So, yeah. All right, there is the straw poll. It was hard with that art bot, I know. I know. We'll get that working next time. So that's the one. If Dragonspear or Triffid or Hilness would be so kind as to link that to the next game. And thank you, Echo, for doing that very much. We have got Heaven's Vault or Rain City. Heaven's Vault or Rain City is what we got going on. And that is going to do it, I think, for me, because I got to get ready for my stream over on GOG. Although I hear the door has opened and someone is ascending the stairs, and it's my son. It is my son. Look at my son's. Oh, I got a U.S. flag. Look at my son's cute outfit. This is his school outfit because he started at his new school. And I got U.S. flags all over me. You got all the stickers. You're thinking about where else to put stuff?
Yeah, this.
You can put it on the posts. Well, actually, I don't want you to put it on the post. You can put it on the shelf, or you can put it on your shirt. But I got to get going, chat. So call him Bruce Arv. Yeah, he's got the very cute little outfit. Anyway, I got to get out of here because I'm about 15 minutes or less. I'm going live on GOG with Mission Critical. So that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. For doing troubleshooting. Yes, I will put this in the garbage with this because I got to put garbage away anyway. Thank you, Mini Arv. By which I mean my son. Now remember, walking down, you got to watch very carefully on the steps, okay? Look where you're going. Yeah, exactly. I got to get a railing in there. Okay, because I don't want them to get stuck on their live suing. That's why. So thank you all so much for being here. This was awesome. I'm so excited about this space. More to come. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Check out the YouTube with !arvdube, Discord with !arvcord, Twitter with !arv tweets, website webarvaneleron.com, !arv shop is the merchandise area, !arv Treon is the Patreon right there, and of course subscribing to the channel is always a great thing. And thank you for those who resubbed, and thank you for the gift subs from Echo and others today as well. I really appreciate that. That is going to do it for me. Much love to all of you folks. I will see. Oh, and as always, Icarus. More news about that coming very soon. I'm very excited about Library for Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library 5e Adventure and Sourcebook, and Grayshade KS for my Grayshade Kickstarter. Now, last but certainly not least, PLM. Hello, little Arv. I see you too got one of these. My other offspring. There she is. BLM for Black Lives Matter. Help now for the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. That's it for me. Thanks everybody. Much love. I got to go get ready for GOG. I'll see you over on GOG in about 10 minutes. Until then, everyone be good to each other. Have a good night. Huh?